Yes, we're going to keep the ball on the ground!
Ross McCormack!
Yes! How are you, wee man?
Very well, mate.
Yes.
Yes.
On fire.
Oh my God.
Just came for the wings challenge, mate.
I honestly, I do feel for you already.
Do you know what? I've not eaten a week, mate. I was starving. So the first 3 rounds, brand new.
Crazy,
The last round, I've never tasted anything like it. in my
It's
life.
crazy, isn't it?
Oh
Mate, my move's still fucking nippy now.
People think you're joking when you do it as well. They
No,
think that-
genuinely. When you said you went to hospital, I went, very good. And then you're getting halfway through the challenge and you're thinking, that's just not too bad. Last one comes out. I don't know what that was.
You weren't happy with the answer. Well, you'll see it, but he wasn't happy with that last question. With the
Well, it was a mile out.
That's the best I've seen him.
That's nice. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, boys!
You used to forgot.
I have forgotten.
I knew it was coming up, but I wasn't sure of the exact
But I had
date.
that in it.
I'm actually really sorry, mate.
No, that's fine.
I didn't know.
I've had a busy weekend. Who got you that? Your dad?
My dad bought me that, aye.
I'm going to take him to Sainsbury's after this and get him a rig out, I think.
What about that? He got his jumper for Sainsbury's.
I'm not even that, mate.
2 for 1.
But he had it in the trolley with his foot in veg. He got up the road and a chicken with it. And he got mixed up and he ended up cooking his jumper and wearing his stick.
Mate, it's fucking beautiful.
He's looking
Such a
well.
nice jumper.
He is, he's looking well.
What are you today, Slaney, 33?
Somebody asked me, I don't know if I'm 33 or 34. 91 of us.
91, 33, Just a wee guy, ain't you?
Flies in, mate, that time when you get a certain age. It does, mate.
Does
So you hit, like, maybe you get to 22, 23, it just seems like life just fucking goes.
That's my first pet peeve of the podcast. Time flies.
Time fly. What a
Aye.
generic load of shit,
Aye,
mate.
time flies. That's the first one.
You should get
out
that as a sticker on the side of your motor or something,
there.
man.
Tattoo.
A tattoo.
Time
On the
flies.
bottom of your back.
Just below the barbed wire one, you've got, let's get time flies.
Talk about pet peeves.
Barbed wire.
You've got a cracking pet peeve, mate.
This is good.
Do you know, see them guys on the night out that don't drink and then proceed the next day to tell you, oh, you were steaming last night. What about when you done that? You done, do my...
Have you got anybody that does that you want people
Call
to
them
know?
out.
No, really, no people that you know, just my mates back home and that.
I would say one name just to let them know.
Craig O'Donnell, he's a policeman.
Oh, of course he is.
Aye.
Of course he is, mate.
Fucking PC bullet head, mate. Honest to God.
PC
But
bullet.
honestly, you know what's coming. Oh, what about you last night? You think, no, that's the last thing you need.
Aye,
innit? You know, already
fear
got the
straight
fear
away.
in that. Aye. So that's my pet peeve. I had another one. Remember I said you're 4-0 down, you score, and somebody celebrates. But then I was watching one of my goals back for a few years ago for Forest. 5-0 down away to fucking Norwich. I went through and lifted it over the keeper and shushed their fans.
Simon, he done it again. You never even scored, mate.
It's your Can I flick one to you?
Yes, of course you can.
Oh,
It just came to mind when we talked about barbed wire tattoos. What's the worst tattoo you've seen any fit up with?
Ian Davidson had Only God Can Judge Me on his neck. Spoke about it before.
Oh, does he?
He's got to
Do
take it off
not
now. He's
mind
taking
it.
him for it. Eh?
don't mind it at all.
Do you know? You didn't
So
mind that?
nobody else can judge you, no?
But I know where he's coming from there.
We used to say to him, God is judging you and he thinks you're a dick. Do you know what I mean?
What did they say back to that? Did they have anything?
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's a bit harsh. That was Davo, mate. Every time I go in and training, go, fucking runners. You're not following your runners. Davo, you've literally just slipped to the ball, mate. It's you.
Do you play with Jamie Murphy?
But he's a good guy.
I did, aye.
Jamie Murphy's
Aye.
got a thistle in his arm.
A thistle?
A thistle, mate.
You're Scotland
aye.
man. The wee
Must
muff
be the
man.
thinnest thistle ever.
I always think of Rossi when he's on holiday.
Ooh, imagine him getting a tattoo. Ooh. There's no way he can take a tattoo, Jamie Murphy, man.
Ryan Jack's got Jackal.
Has
The
he?
top of his back.
I was going to say that. There was a craze when we were growing up. Remember Bob Davidson? He had Davidson, like, see like where you get
On
your
his back.
fucking name in your shirt. I'm sure he had, it was either Davidson there or Davidson at the, above like, his arse cheeks on his back.
Aye, that's Jackal's is like a squad
Aye.
squad name. Right there. Giggsy's got barbed wire.
Has he got what right round his arm?
What's the worst one you used to
Your dad's
have
got a butterfly in the bottom of his back, did you know?
He's going to punch my... What's the worst one you used to have got?
Mine's are all,
My ribs one.
I'd scratch everything off mine right now,
you're
mate.
so cool, didn't
Are
you?
they fuck? They're the
My
worst.
ribs one's a shocker.
What is it?
I
You
got it
want
on
to reveal?
16, it's Chinese writing. I honestly couldn't tell you what it says.
Why did you get Chinese writing? Was there a...
But God's on it because Beckham had it. Now Beckham's got the Chinese writing there.
Who's that?
I was like, I'm one man of them. Just get like Beckham.
Did you ever get jelly? Have you got something, Jelly?
I have got something.
I have, yeah. She loves it.
Did you not get something there?
What the fuck?
Have you,
No,
have you got
you
You
something
get
with
that
the
thing
boys?
out of me, man.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
the
the
big
boys
man,
there.
yeah.
I've got F and J. That's
Frankie and Jenny's.
Frankie Bennett. I've
like
got
to
a
get
pet
one.
peeve as well.
On you go.
Mine's is people calling you Mr. Ferry. Do you ever get this? So random guys in the street go, Mr. Ferry.
I know what you mean.
Go sign your fucking dick.
Nobody's ever done that.
Do you get that?
That's got to be over 40
Mate,
or 50
it's
years
acting
of
like
age,
a post,
innit?
mate. Mr. Ferry.
PC O'Donnell.
PC Bullet, he did.
What about you
And
last
see when
week?
you're out a run as well, guys go like that to you. Quicker! Our knees up. I hate that, mate. Stop doing that to me, please, man.
People don't overlap you when you're out a run.
Never happens
So
to me,
worst
mate.
feeling, it's happened to me.
I don't know what happened, mate. I'll
Never get
fucking
a
race them all day to make sure it doesn't happen. Honestly, mate, I can't let somebody overlap me on a run. I would need to chase them,
See,
mate.
I'm the opposite. I slow down
So
to
that
make me feel better. Know what I mean? Like that, on you go.
knowing that you only overlap me, so I'm going slow.
slowing down here.
Can you run the street?
I love running the street, mate.
Can you?
I'd rather miles rather run the street than a treadmill. I hate running the treadmill.
I couldn't get in the street and run. I don't know what.
Mentally or physically?
Both. No, I don't know. I just couldn't run the street. I think I'm just nervous in case I seen somebody that I knew or something. I don't know. It's a weird
What do you
one.
think they're going to do
Get a
when they
picture
see
or
you?
something?
I don't know. Laugh at me or something.
Aye.
I don't know.
Do you never go to the gym?
Sometimes but walk bike. I go on a walk bike, mate.
I do.
I never
know,
ever run. Never run.
We need to tell this. Has he told you about the text he sent Levein?
No.
No, mate, you tell it, because see, every time a guest comes on here, see that night of the show, he has their number and he goes, Slaney, text him this, I'll give you 50 quid. So in my head I'm going like, I'll just do it then, and I've sent Levein a text.
And did you get the 50 quid?
No,
I donated it to his charity.
amazing. So I tell him the text.
So he's texted Levein saying, "Can you send me a voice note of you letting one rip?"
No chance.
No, you never.
Show him.
Do you get a reply?
So Levein he even texts like he talks. He went, no.
What did he
He
voice
just
note
wrote,
you that?
no, he just wrote N-O, E-H-N-O. So then he just wrote this back. This is fucking... I had this into my group chat, they were all pissing themselves laughing, man. He wrote back to Levein,
See, he must think you're the biggest weirdo god, didn't he?
"Why is your arse gone quiet all of a sudden? The lack of activity coming from your hoot is concerning."
A fucking ex-Scotland manager. Oh, mate, that was, I'll tell you, this seat last week was ringing because of me. See, beside Levein, thought it was really good, just struggled with it. I think people watching would have, I thought people watching would have understood that. Watching me,
Piss yourself.
Calling you a creep's no great, is it?
I couldn't get where he got that for. So I hadn't really laid it on him, like to wind him up or anything, and he just turned around and went, "You were a penguin, didn't he?"
Aye, give you the penguin shit. There's another pet peeve, coaching academies that call sessions off because it's raining, mate.
Shocking.
Your sessions on all last week?
No, they were off, but I was at war with the letting system. They've cancelled the pitch, called the pitch off, no save. It comes out of our horns. We're then scrambling about trying to get other things.
Do you mind when you used to train indoors when you were younger? With the benches of goals?
Amazing.
Remember the ball, Andy?
Aye,
Remember the
loved
yellow
it.
ball? Loved it.
so
I
good,
loved
wasn't it?
indoors,
Oh, mate, I loved that.
You still get the gym at Motherwell up the back of the stand?
Aye.
How fucking freezing is
Aye,
that? by the
very
way?
cold.
Is that
aye.
cold, is it?
Oh, mate. We had to get in
You and
every
Matt
Sunday.
McGee were caught up there, weren't you?
When Matt McGee was there. Leachy caught us at it, mate. Fucking hell. No, I used to go up there every Sunday morning, mate. We were in.
I was
Oh,
at
it's
Dingus,
the
I did it in
coldest
7
place
days.
ever.
What, did he 7 days a
He
week?
didn't even come in, mate. I'm sure he was down in Brighton on a Sunday.
See, when you were younger, did you ever hear a coach to this day, a boys club coach? Because you were the guy that would dribble with the ball all the time and he'd shout, "Pass the ball, ball moves quicker." That shout.
Aye.
You can't move quicker than the ball. So did he ever get you up? He used to get me up because I was a hogging bastard, and he would go, "Right, you run for that end of the hole to that end of the hole." So you'd start, and as you started done, he'd kick the ball off the line and goes, "See, I told you, didn't I?
Mate,
the ball moves quicker."
Pep,
He's
Did
copied
ever
that
get
off a scene off a goal.
Is that a scene?
Goal, that's a scene in goal.
Mate, Pep says it.
Does he?
Aye.
Mate, my
jeez.
boys club
Pep's
coach
a
is-
fraud, mate.
Get
Yeah,
him
he's
out.
a fraud.
Get him out.
Imagine he's doing that now with the man sitting. Come here. Ball moves quicker. What have I been telling you?
Big Garville, mate. Wow, he's got to go.
Ben Dokes, he's done
Terrorised
him,
him,
mate.
aye. Honking.
He's absolutely terrorised, isn't he? Right, mate, talk about your skydive. Amazing what you're doing for your mum.
Aye, so we decided to date for I think it's Ski Island ward in the Glasgow Children's Hospital. Kids with cancer, so it's horrific. What they're going through, so try to raise as much money. How kind some people have been, incredible. So we're going to do the skydiving Saturday. But a huge thanks to everybody who's donated.
I could never do that, mate. Never do that.
I think that's one of the ones I could do. There's a lot I couldn't do, but
Bungee jump, I couldn't do, Andy.
I'm not too bad with heights.
I can't.
What about what I seen last week, a couple of weeks ago, sorry, down at Leeds? They were thinging down the side of a building on the wire. What's that called?
Like scaling it.
Abseiling.
Abseiling, aye.
No chance.
Aye.
Building's fucking.
Why do people do that? For what reason?
Must same. Raise some money, raise awareness or something.
But I think people do it for fun, don't they?
Aye.
Freaks, mate.
They need to be kept an eye on.
I think I'll get addicted to it, mate.
Do you have that rush?
Type of thrill, aye. I think you'll see me doing a lot more stuff like that.
You'll be one of the recovering alcoholics that climb Ben Nevis every week now.
Yeah, and put a
See
pot
how
in.
many people
And he'll write, what's his quote? What's his quote?
I used to drink.
What was his quote at the start?
Oh, what was it again?
That's what you'll see on his Instagram post every time he climbs a mountain. Life comes
Life comes at you fast, aye.
on the top of the mountain, you and James English, man.
No, but that is it. See, if you used to be bad in the drink, it's either climb mountains or cold water therapy.
Cold water,
that's
definitely.
it.
Mate,
It's basically just an ice bath. It's been
I know,
around for
aye.
years and years.
Get a cold shower, mate. Sit down.
mate, so set the goal at £1,000.
Amazing.
And it's nearly 3,000. So honest as I say, so many kind people. Amazing.
Well done, Slaney boy.
Thanks,
So he
guys.
has his heights. What's your fears? You're saying
Cold
old water.
water, aye. The sea, mate. Hate it.
What, the bath? You hate going... Is that a bath?
You're in that bath. So seeing holiday, would you know?
Dip his toe in the boat.
I could be in the shallow end of the sea, but I couldn't like swim anywhere.
Shallow end of the sea.
I couldn't swim anywhere like 30 yards out. I think no.
Could you know it now?
No, mate.
That
You can't see what's under you.
About
Well, see on
30
that.
yards out is about fucking 8 metres deep, is it not?
That's what I mean.
I told you, I went over the boys. You know the boys that tell you to stop going there when I was in the gang.
The wee boy just
The wee
sits in the middle.
just wee boys sitting there like that. But I went by it. Next thing, fucking jellyfish stung. And I was about 15, 16. Mate, oh yeah, fuck yeah! Screaming in the sea, mate. I had to get out of the sea. And I'm pretty sure my gran had to piss on my leg.
Your gran.
My gran.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
I could be wrong, right?
That could be the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
Your granny's no squatted and pissed on your leg.
granny's
and all
pissing on you.
I think she had to piss
He's
in a
lying on the
bottle.
beach.
She went and pissed in a bottle. Somebody did, and I had to pour it in my leg. Or I pissed in the bottle.
Get on here.
That's how you get it. You need to piss on it.
He thought, I heard that earlier and I thought you had to piss on the jellyfish.
It stung you.
I'm like, yeah, I just want
To get it back.
That's a quick
That's
thing
how
of
you get it
getting
back.
stung. Oh, wait a minute, wait.
Imagine trying to fucking hit it in the sea, mate. Aye, so
So does
that's
that not
bad.
put you off the sea, no?
Nah, I like it, mate. I love flying out in the sea.
Oh,
mate.
Yeah, I
no.
love the sea water.
Feels
The
so
further out, the
fresh.
better away for everybody.
But I agree, I like it.
I'd rather drink a pint of fucking salt water than the wings.
That was bad, mate.
Awful,
What
mate.
about fears? Any fears?
I'm similar to him, mate, flying. I hate flying.
Yeah.
Turbulence.
No, I love flying.
Turbulence, I'm done. I'm done, mate. Sweaty palms, shiting myself.
Is that not M&M's?
What?
That's an M&M song, isn't it?
Spaghetti, something spaghetti.
Spaghetti hand. Sweaty hands.
Aye, sweaty hands, mate.
Oh, right. So,
Yeah, I
flying.
love turbulence because I think flights are so boring. So when something happens, it gives you a wee buzz.
But there's obviously something wrong for a plane to shake. How can you like that?
Horny wee bastard. Loves turbulence.
You bastard.
Horny wee bastard.
When's that turbulence coming?
There's a hat there.
These turbulence.
Tell what he used to do at Motherwell every morning.
So every warm up,
Weights. Core.
No, did you fuck?
All right, no.
no mate, but every morning we would do the warm up. A few of the younger ones that train with the first team running around. He's just floating about the back of the balls, just zinging them off. Any coach you could see his head. And by the way, I used to do it. We used to whack it right after. Who was the one you go at? Was it wee JP you got?
No, if you hit wee Jai, mate, it would have killed over, mate. It was about 90 at
Did
the
you ever
time.
get dingus?
No, fuck me, he'd have bust the ball with his fucking teeth like that. Just caught it.
Ah, you
like it now,
always
I've
done that,
marked
mate, didn't you?
Aye.
Tell the one at Ibrox, you heard this?
Oh, somebody just won Paul Pidal or X Factor or something like that and they came on at half time and I was on the bench.
Was Leon Jackson, wasn't he? He was a Rangers fan.
Was it him?
Uh-huh.
Aye. Just zinged it right off the back of him, mate.
What? Right off the back.
Wait, he's top.
45 yards, mate. He's trying to do an interview.
I love that shit, innit?
Mate, did you
Who's it?
see?
Remember Keown got hit?
Oh, mate, it
Was it a Leeds player?
Oh.
He was
For all
fucking...
we-
kept staring at them.
Remember Harry Redknapp?
Harry Redknapp.
Who the fuck was that then?
No wonder he was on the bench.
No one doing the fucking reserves.
Did you see we had Sheeran yesterday coming on the pitch?
No.
Didn't
I've seen
like
it,
it
but I
one
heard
bit,
of
mate.
it.
Mate, the
Did not like
Man
it
U
one
manager
bit.
was fucking having none of it. He said not yet. So Ed Sheeran's just walked on when the Man U manager's getting interviewed. Don't know why or who's told me going. And then I think Kelly said to the manager, like, do you want Ed Sheeran to speak to him? He's like, no. Just
I
look
didn't
down.
like it.
And he just gets sent
It
away.
was everywhere, wasn't he? I seen him, he was getting pictures took before the game. When the goal went in, the camera zoomed on him and
He
then...
caned it, mate. Did
obviously-
you hear him caning it after? He was like, far too much meat, I'm not doing it again.
He kept put on his Instagram today as well, didn't he? Apologising.
Did he?
Uh-huh.
Well, to be fair, he walked onto it, so
Said he
Must
was
have
going
said
back
that.
to Jamie
how
Ryan.
can you complain, mate?
Who?
I just wait till they're done filming then.
I know.
Ed, calm down.
See people who've built their following and all the rest of it on being noticed and being recognised and being. How can you then go moan about it? I don't get it. That's why he went to the game. Otherwise, you wouldn't have went on the pitch. You wouldn't have been getting pictures in the Sky Sports studio before it.
Just
you
go
know
and
what
sit
I
in a normal seat and keep your mouth shut.
Put a
Doing
tammy
your
on,
guitar,
snood up.
Just sit with your guitar. You
Just like used to him, you got to say
That's
it.
right, I was thinking the exact same thing, by the way.
Mate, see, do you remember the Celtic Rangers game we went to and we're in at the director's box and Kenny Dalglish is, there's a picture and Kenny Dalglish is right behind us and you're fucking non-stop talking about tactics and talking about this and Kenny Dalglish's face just looking at you as if, what?
Mate, I've never had the fear like it when me and you were drinking cans in
And
a trolley.
As the car park.
We had a jumper in the trolley as well. But we were standing with Celtic fans drinking cans in Asda car
Wee
park. See,
boys,
when I
mate.
woke up the next day, I was like, oh no, man. What was I thinking?
Playing up to me, man, aren't you? Man up to the people, man. Let me carry it.
You're going to the final just quickly, 15th.
I'll be there.
Oh, I'll be there.
I know that. I'll be
Jockstein, look, I'll be there. Be
Who's
Jockstein
got
there.
your ticket?
If Celtic are playing, I'll be there.
I'll be buying my tickets, that's for sure.
Are we going, you go Wednesday?
Aye.
Who's getting your ticket?
Nobody's got back to me yet, man. Okay,
Who's patched you?
Tony Ralston.
Is he?
But I left him the last time. I asked Jamesy got us too. But I feel I don't want to use one too much, so just kind of float about. Do you know what I mean?
I like that.
Do you know what I mean? Clever thinking, innit?
James will not get back to because he was good when he came on, wasn't he? I always feel like James wants to speak to you when he's at a real low, innit?
I feel maybe he needs to get in the media side to keep him with me.
Do you ever go to Rangers games? European ones?
Nah,
Never.
Nah. I've been to a couple since I've been back, but I'd my agent's got 2 tickets in the Legends Lounge. It's a bit more quiet, it's at the back. So I've been to a couple of them, but not much.
What about you? Do you go? Any?
Not all Firm games, mate. Not all for.
How come?
I don't know. Just I think because Celtic fan at Rangers, I don't think Rangers fans would particularly like to see me in that end, and I don't think Celtic fans would like to see me in that end because I
'Cause you
played
played
Rangers.
Rangers.
So I'd rather just watch it in the pub or something, mate, or in the house.
I asked you that. Do you think that can happen where Jamie Carragher was an Everton fan and then became a Liverpool fan? Could that happen where you're Celtic fan playing with Rangers?
You can do it, right? But my eyes have been opened up a lot since I stopped playing, in the sense that, don't know if you see, you didn't really see it when you're playing, but see if you go into all the different lounges, like in Ibrox or Parkhead or whatever, you've always got like all these older players, the legends they call them, and they're speaking before the game. And I don't think Carragher, for talking sake, could go and do that at Goodison Park because he played so many games with Liverpool. I think that would be a bit weird. But in terms of doing other things, running about the club and that,
But you said you didn't want to be that guy at Leeds, innit? That goes into the club all the time.
Not every game and doing everything for a club, mate. Listen, see when
Mate,
you do it.
I'm telling you,
see when
I
do
would
it,
rinse the fucking life
it's a
out of
good gig, mate. It's easy. You get to just have a laugh with the fans and that. But I don't know. I just hate to do it every single game.
You're the Leeds version of Tomboy, didn't you?
It depends what you
Boy,
mean.
he
by
loves
that.
the lunge, didn't he? Who else loves the lunge?
McKinley.
Tosh loves the lunge. Frank McAvenny loves the lunge. Who's it at Rangers? Who are the ones that usually get rolled out?
My mate was telling me about Bomber at the weekend.
John Brown?
Aye, Bomber was at the fan zone behind the Copeland.
Aye.
The fan zone. I think he was in there at the weekend.
Edmondson House.
He was leaning off the stage saying to like wee 7-year-olds apparently, he was saying, "Oh, you Waynes that don't know who I am, I used to play here and we used to batter these every time, by the way."
Who else does Rangers like? Is it John Brown or not?
Aye, it will be, I'd imagine. I think there's actually more like recent ones doing it, like Jig.
Kevin Thompson's.
Aye, Kevin Thompson's done a few. I think
Andy
things like
Little
that.
managed to get him selling there, innit?
He does a fair
Fuck,
bit.
what was
aye.
it, Rangers for 2 minutes or
I think it's
something?
Rangers TV.
Don't know how he's got that gig.
I watched Rangers game at the weekend. We Lewis McLeod was commentating. Good to see him.
I thought it was him.
Him and Tam were flirting the full game.
We'll get your
Take on it.
take on it when we get to it.
Do you want to start with Rangers? What are you asking about Craig Levein first? How did you find him? Obviously, we had him on last week.
I didn't have much dealings with him, mate. He basically didn't play me.
He hated forwards,
Hated
mate, innit?
strikers.
Did he?
Do you think you're one of the strikers he was talking
He
about?
was the first one that played that 4-6, wasn't he?
That's right.
Talked about it
Wait,
last week.
was that Czech Republic?
Czech Republic,
I just never really. I was in a lot of squads, but didn't get a lot of caps.
Who was your roommate? Levein, you said?
We asked him about the
Big
4-6-0
Elvis.
last week, but he
Big
said
Elvis, mate.
they didn't want to talk about it, didn't he?
Hated strikers, mate.
He probably thought he was reinventing football at the time, didn't he?
Aye.
My boy was like, I can't believe he listens to this now. He's like, I can't believe Craig Levein spoke about shitting himself.
Mate, either could I. To be fair, could you?
I was in disbelief how comfortable he's a telling.
But then, it's the first guy that's ever been in the podcast where you're ready to move on and he still wants to talk about shit. Usually it's you just wants to talk about shit for fucking 20 minutes.
Oh, amazing. Right, Andy. Motherwell have been flying, but a tough loss away to Ross County on Saturday. How'd you look back in the game? You went up Friday night, so you was no excuses with the
I
weather.
thought it was going to be off, I know.
So did we, to be
thought it'd be
honest.
off.
No, when we went up Friday, it was actually alright, but you always kind of half had it in your mind. You know what it's like when people, you say you just prepare it, it's on, but we were all thinking I think it was snowing off the night Friday night, and you see it was -5, supposed to be snowing Saturday morning. But then when you seen, I think the big one was when you seen that the club announced the SPFL have told people not to travel, then you're like, right, well,
Definitely going to be off.
it's going to be off then, because you're going to tell fans that have paid for money and paid for accommodation and travel not to travel, then you'd imagine it could potentially be off. But nah, no excuses. I actually thought in the first half, although we never really created much, I thought we were in complete control of the game. Didn't really feel as if we were ever under any threat, but then Ross County were much better in the second half, to be fair.
Boy, Chilver's a good player. Is it Chilver's?
The boy Hale was the one for me. That
Striker, he's good as well, isn't
he was really good.
Remember that feeling in a hotel the night before and you think the game's going to be off?
Best feeling in the world.
You're praying that it's off, mate, aren't you?
See, it's one of them though. There was not 1% of me wanted to be off because
you
I
need
was
to go
just
back up.
January midweek. Nah,
How was the boy Nisbet? He was at Central Coast.
he was
when
good.
I was there on
He
loan.
was good. He was world of strike for the second.
Aye,
He
good
was good.
Mate, he's tiny, isn't he?
Tiny, mate. Really small. But sharp.
You're Ronnie Corbett, man.
Is it good?
Ronan Hale was definitely the one.
Do you know what? He was one of them. See, when you go and press him and try and get close to him, he would like duck under your arms and all that because he's literally 5 foot.
We carry
He's like
bottles.
5 foot. Fucking honest to God. He's a strong wee guy as well to knock off the ball. He was decent. Aye, I'm happy to see him doing well.
He looks like he is a player, mate. We never even asked you in your interview. You played the Bolt up front.
I set up his first ever goal, mate.
Fuck off.
I swear to God.
And what, you just putting him through every time? That you're never passing his feet.
Do you know what? See to let anybody who thinks about football, you would think, oh, he's rapid, like just put it in behind. Doesn't work like that, mate. Plus, also with Usain Bolt, it takes him like 35-40 years to get up to speed. So he was
quite slow.
No, but it's mad when you're picking the ball up at 10, he's like that, isn't he?
Right on the last line.
Was he good or was he brutal?
Mate, he was poor, mate. To be honest, mate, we were doing crossing and finishing and that, and obviously he wanted to be a striker. He was that bad as a striker that the manager put him as an overlapping left winger, overlapping left wing back,
and not to touch the ball.
Cross the ball.
Oh, he crossed it in.
Aye.
What was he like as a guy?
Is he having himself?
He was all right, mate. But see what I did notice with him, right? I've played with a lot of sort of big players, your John Terrys, Barry Ferguson and that. They're famous, aren't they? Like, everyone knows them. But that was a different level of fame. We went out for lunch one day. We were walking down the street to get to the restaurant, and literally every single person for the other side of the road ran across the road to walk behind them. Mate, there was hundreds of people behind us, mate, following Usain Bolt.
Okay.
Aye. Different level, mate.
What did he order for his lunch?
I don't know, mate, but the manager was caught by surprise when he ordered his drink. Everybody's like, oh, still water, Diet Coke or whatever, and he was like a fucking bourbon and Coke or something.
Did he get a bourbon and Coke?
Aye, he had like a proper drink.
What a
How long
hero.
was he there with that team? Was he there a while?
He must have been there a couple of months, mate. The problem was they wanted to sign him because they could have got a certain amount back through shirt sales, obviously. But the salary cap in that league, see when I was at Melbourne City the year before, the salary cap, I believe, was $3.6 million per year, but then it got slashed that year and it went to 1.8. Mate, he asked for $3 million a year.
Did they give it?
Salary cap's 1.8. He asked for $3 million a year.
But how much did he end up getting?
No, they just says you got to go. Aye, you got to go.
And he's shy. Did you ever go like that to him, mate? Fuck, what you doing, man? Fuck off.
You did think it, didn't you? You know what I mean? You would, but it was all right. He was sound. I tell you what, he was good at, which I noticed. See in the gym, see all the like Olympic lifts, your fucking hang cleans and all that, mate. He had the form on him was.
That's not scoring you 25
sensational.
goals, though, is it? For $3 million a year.
Mate. It's getting you on a boat with Rihanna, but I tell you that.
Aye, I know.
What did he did you get you on a boat with Rihanna?
Aye, mate. He's been out in a yacht and that with Rihanna and all the top stars.
Is he?
Aye.
He's done shite in the soccer aid games,
I
isn't
was
he?
about to notice, if you notice, he's always captain the soccer
He's games, he's having himself,
He
mate.
just refuses to play if he's no captain.
There's a pet peeve. See that? Mate, you're a grown man. Rap that shite.
Mate, Google
Rap
it.
that fucking shite.
Google it on YouTube. That was his celebration when he
that's what I mean.
scored. He done that for us.
Did you say, so what was it?
He
You
done
set him up?
it, it, 2 celebrations actually. The second one pissed me off even more.
What was that?
See, you get people that do that stupid Dougie thing for Fortnite. Well, he was doing the other one. See that? Fucking whatever. He was doing that, mate. We were playing an amateur team, 5-0 up.
So how long did they play for?
What, that game?
No,
he
he was
was
there.
He was probably there for about 2.5 months on trial.
And they scored.
On trial for 2.5 months?
Aye,
they
a
scored 2 goals?
That was a pre-season game against like a team lower down. I say, mate, we were 5 or 6-0 up, and he's producing a fucking dance and that. Like, I mean, come on, back to the.
You says he kept asking people to race. You want a race?
Nah, when he race him.
Was he? Is he the quickest? Is he the quickest?
When
you've
he
seen?
gets going, mate, he's right.
What do you mean he's the quickest you've seen? Sai, come on.
No, but
He's a world record.
I don't
holder.
get. I mean, like, could he use that pace well or
Nah.
See the quickest you've seen?
It's proven, mate.
That's a bad.
Come on.
Is he quick? No, keep it in. That's a me minute. That's 100%
Is he
me.
the quickest you've seen?
Hey, man.
I'd imagine that.
Wee half pipe.
Somebody else ask a question quick.
I want him. So he would train every day. Was it like an actual player in training every day with the boys?
Aye.
What was
But
it?
you're
Was it
right,
a
how
good
can he
laugh?
be arsed with it?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't like, involved in any banter or anything like that.
We
but
didn't know that.
But he was a nice guy. He was just a nice guy.
Was he?
Aye.
Would you do runs in training?
Nah, no.
Is it quick, Jordan? But
Did he win every run?
No, mate, I was quicker than him. Well, quicker
How was he
than
in
him.
the shower?
Well, he kept his thingies
That's-
on,
one of them,
unfortunately,
man.
aye.
That's another thing that's creeping in, isn't it?
disappointing.
I tell you,
that,
I
isn't it?
didn't, mate. Didn't
Tell you one man
We
that
had-
would know like that, Craig Levein, mate.
Here's one for you.
Face cancer, get them shot and get them off.
Put them hang up.
Go and hang them up now. Get them shot and then go and hang them up now. Twenty pairs of pants and these outfits.
They've been at the end of the game swapping boxers, aren't they?
With the man
Oh,
that's not your box.
who get caught smelling his finger after he was scratching his
Oh,
arse?
it was Joachim
The
Low,
manager
man.
was-
Loves it.
He's desperate to swap with him.
Oh, that is it. Come on, Levein, man. Oh, you know. Right, what we're on here, we're still talking about Motherwell. It's a tough place to go, Ross County, for it. That home record, that home form could keep up now.
I think it's like two defeats in, what was it? 2 defeats in 9 or 10 they've had.
Are they noticeably a different team, Andy, like, when you play them on away from home?
Well, we played them the first game of the season. The first game of the season wasn't a great game, but you could tell, well, I felt that they played for a draw. Like, that's just the way I felt for the game, whereas, obviously, going up there, they definitely played for the win. They were a better team in the second half.
What do they do, Andy? Do they play it for the bat? Is it just go quite
just kinda
direct?
quite direct and try and play off setting balls, loads of crosses into the box, and then you've got the likes of Hale. Mate, do you know what? You'll probably notice when you watch him, but he just shoots on sight, mate. But like,
I love that.
he's dangerous when he does it because anytime he gets it with his back to goal 25 yards out, his first thought is just to try and shift it somewhere and just have a dig. I think he must have had about 5 or 6 shots on his own at the weekend.
Unlucky with the first goal, a mad deflection, just boys.
I don't want to say that, but mate,
I know.
do you know what I mean?
Good
Tells
finish
you
though,
that.
by the way.
Great
See,
finish.
that shows me he's a decent finisher, because how many times strikers, you talk about Dessers, see when you've got time to think about a finish, that's when a lot of strikers struggle.
He actually moves way the boys' initial shot as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I suppose he does deserve that kind of.
Are you still playing the 5-4?
Aye.
Like Hale's one that again you look at Hibs, mate, like how have Hibs no looked at like a Hale in Ireland. He's scoring goals in Ireland, am I right in saying that?
Aye, he was. Aye. Was doing well.
They could be then he could go and play for him for Hibs, couldn't he?
100%.
It's
And the
alright
boy
saying that though, but
Alessandro.
you think teams like Hibs and Aberdeen, know that, they probably think they're a wee bit above there.
Think so,
I
huh?
think
But why
so,
do they
mate.
think they're above it?
I don't know. I just get the feeling that.
But
they
do
do.
you think the size of club, do you mean? Like,
Aye,
they're
aye,
bigger,
aye.
they are bigger clubs, aren't they?
I know, definitely. Right on to Rangers, I watched it on Saturday.
What did you make it? Because you've not seen a lot of them this season.
See what
have you?
he said about Motherwell against Ross County first half. They actually controlled the game. I was actually surprised at how much more they played past the ball. But I mean, in the final third, mate, it's
nothing,
just nothing, mate. There's no movements, nobody runs in the box. See the amount of times they got, and again, Barami and Cherny are good players, mate.
Yeah,
I like
People
that.
tell me
Cherny
Rangers
as
have
well.
got good players. See when Cherny and Barami come inside the pitch, Hefty is especially good at it. He overlaps, they get a lot. But see when Hefty puts the ball in, mate, it's not in the box.
Mate, do you know what it is though? Rangers so off the cuff, it's unbelievable.
So
There's no
you never know when the
design
ball's
on how
coming
they're
in.
playing
No,
in the
there's
final
no
third.
set runs, nothing, mate.
No.
It's like you're saying with Dessers, mate. But 3 times
feel
Hefty
sorry
goes
for
to the
him, mate.
byline and puts it across, and he's just standing in the middle of the box. Run towards the goal.
Do you feel sorry for this?
I do feel sorry for him, mate, because I tell you what, Mate, he's brought them back into the game away to Olympiacos, brought them back into the game in the semi-final. You telling me that he deserves to get took off at home at half-time against Dundee
See, the
United?
first half, though, if you'd watched it, he didn't move, mate.
Aye, mate, but it's not. Mate, they played with 3 centre mids at home to Dundee United.
But so most teams will
No,
play.
so most teams, Diamandi was sort of playing a 10.
But he's not a 10, mate. You can't tell me that they can't have either 2
But
sitters,
Oscar, I'm telling you
or
now,
one
right?
sitter and 2 more forward thinking.
I'm watching it, right, because I was watching what they were doing. So Czerny's coming in off his side brilliantly. The ball gets played to him, right, and you're just looking for Dessers to make a wee run for him. He just stands.
Well, Danilo done it.
Danilo done it. See, when Danilo came on, what a difference he made, mate. Hadji as well. Hadji just went and got the ball, mate.
Just
Positive, eh?
Just positive, mate, and he wanted to go and make things happen.
See when Hadji's floating about there in front of the lone striker, you try to tell me that Dessers couldn't be doing what Danilo done? Mate, Danilo's missed a sitter as well. Dessers would get absolutely buried for missing that chance that Danilo missed.
It's a big chance, isn't it?
That is a big chance, but what he does for the goal's brilliant, nah.
Aye, great. Aye.
But see, watching it, like you're saying, see Hadji and Czerny, that just looked like 2 guys to me that just wanted to try and make a difference.
Just go and make things happen himself off the cuff, like you said.
But just go and try and get the ball and just try and be positive and try and make a difference in the game. And see, even at certain times where Hadji had a couple of sort of loose ones or had shots for 35 yards, like he's just trying something, do you know what I mean? Again, I don't think it's designed where
to get him there.
they've made a change at half time and that's why they're better. I just think it was.
But you see now in modern day football, how many goals are scored for the ball coming in for the left hand side and the opposite right? Somebody for the right is getting at the back post. Rangers didn't hit anything at the back post, mate.
How many times has Tavernier been that one to get in there?
Get in there.
I thought that was a big call as well, mate. Home to listen, I'm not batting Dundee United, but Rangers at home to Dundee United should be controlling the game, making chances. Tavernier for me in that kind of game. Listen, if he's not having them defensively, fair enough. But that kind of game, Tavernier should be playing.
We'll see the amount of times again it went to Sterling. Hefty's a wee bit better at it, where he'll go by somebody. Sterling just turn back and pass the ball. I'm 100 with you. I'd play him every week.
Then he took Hefty off and brought me Yilmaz. I thought, I like Hefty.
I like Hefty.
It's like I say, he'll drive past one of the...
I mean, defensively, he's definitely suspect.
Who'd you blame for the goal? See, there's where like Dundee United. United sat in, but see when they went forward, mate, there's 4 and 5 in the box,
definitely,
mate.
I mean, Jeffy's right up there in terms of blame.
I
I don't think he's owned. What happens with Butland? Does that make the centre goes in the middle of the goal?
Yeah.
Does he just lose his foot or
He
something like that? And then-
slips, aye. Do you think, Roscoe, that is it time he goes, Clement?
Listen, I think there's more to it than just saying sack the manager. I think that new contract and the wages that he's earning comes into it massively. Because, mate, if they sack him, they're going to have to give him obscene amounts of money. You're not walking away for that, are you? And rightly so.
No. See if you're Rangers, you're phoning Belgium every time. You've made your mind up yet?
Fucking hurry up.
Is that true?
I think he's a favourite.
I can't see how that
He was the favourite.
But see, even just watching it, mate, like the tension in Ibrox, mate, it looks like it's gone beyond repair, mate. It just feels like everyone's wanting a change, isn't it?
See what I'd say, I know with Rangers, right? Like, see, I know it's pointless even comparing them to Celtic, right? So they're in different worlds now. But see if Celtic go 1-0 down, you always fancy them to win, regardless of the time of the game. See when Rangers go 1-0 down, mate, you're like, it's a draw at best.
Yeah.
They don't score goals, mate. They don't create chances. It's like that said, like 11. Take the Ross County game, right? They've scored 11 goals, mate, in the league. 11 in 11 games, average of 1 goal a game.
See, in your opinion, like scoring goals, does that come down to working on things on the training ground? Is that where your majority of your goals comes from? Things runs that you make, passes that you play?
I think it's 100% having a style of play, having an identity, having a plan going forward. Because like you says, mate, Bajrami and Sheeran are good players. And there'll be Rangers fans that are turning on Bajrami the now. I've seen a Bajrami, I've liked him. Do I think he's a left winger? No. But look at what Rangers are doing when they get in the wider areas. Like, where's the runners? Where's the wee false 8 runs where they're running behind? Where's the guys that are standing in the pocket? It's nothing. It's like, get it to your forward person and try and do something. There's no like design at all.
I agree totally, but I think they badly need a new striker.
No, they do.
Danilo was good, mate.
Listen, they need players.
No, I
see the runs he makes and all. He's lively, Danilo.
Hard thing, he's not been fit, is he? Or he's not had a good run at it. I don't know, with injuries or whatever. But me personally, I think they really need a number 9 Rangers.
Saying the day, right? But 1-0 at home to Hearts, 1-0 at home to Hibs, right? 2-0 St Johnstone, 1 each Dundee United. Like, is that just down to having a striker? Do you know, that's
why I feel sorry for Dessers.
He is playing off scraps, really, isn't he, Dessers?
And a lot of the times, the chances that he's missed, a lot of the times it's him that's making his own chance.
Yeah.
Listen, he does do things wrong, like for talking sake, he should get his shot away and he's chops inside and all the rest of it. But for me, over the whole, where Rangers at just now,
it's just his lack of movement for me, Roscoe, when I watch him.
It's like Dessers has scored I think he scored more or the same as like Kyogo, say, in the league. I think top goal scored in the league's 5. Nobody's going to question Kyogo's contribution to Celtic because he's still bringing something to the team. They're still involved.
I think it's the way he occupies. If you're a centre half playing against Kyogo, you've not got a minute's peace, mate. You're looking behind you. Where is he, by the way?
Constant.
It was like Kyogo didn't do anything, then 2 minutes into the second half the other night, he's in behind that Kent. Because Kent, that's the first time that he didn't know where he was.
Yeah. Need to ask you, because you're a striker, what do you, with the, I don't want to keep bringing it up because Hearts fans go for it, but would Shankland be somebody you'd still be looking at for Rangers? Think he's good enough to go and play there?
Yeah, oh yeah. I think everything the last few games anyway where I've watched Shanks, every part of his game apart from goal scoring has been great. I think his hold up plays, link up. I think
header through for Penrice is so underrated, mate.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That off that big forehead, wasn't it?
I think easily like touch, link up and stuff. He's easily the best striker in the SPL.
Oh yeah, better than Kyogo.
Touch and link, aye. Easy, mate, easy. Shanks' touch, that awareness and that, I think is top.
Right, listen to this. Van Bronckhorst was sacked when he was 9 points behind Celtic. Beale when he was 7 points. Clement now finds himself 8 points behind second place and 11 points behind Celtic. But is it going to happen, do you think?
The only reason for me, what Ross said, if it was financially, that would be the only, if they can't sack him. If they could and have got to get, he's got to go.
I think it's financially, mate.
They
just gave him a new deal. What is it, 3 year, 4 year? So you're not telling me that I think they would want to personally, but you just mentioned a stat there. Clement's record in the last 35 games in all competitions, win percentage of 48%, 17 wins, 8 draws, 10 losses.
Hey, when was the last time you actually went Rangers are playing well? Like, I don't mean maybe a one-off game I went away to Olympiacos. I mean like consistently a good run of form. I can't
even
remember
last year when they were winning games, I remember saying on here they've still not got a style, and Rangers fans were messaging me, slaughtering us. Remember?
When they were on that run, aye.
But they weren't even playing good football then, were they?
Wins.
Well,
the good intensity of their game, didn't they? They had the good intensity of their game.
You just spoke about Hearts, right? I still watch Hearts and think, oh, they'll be fine under Critchley, like the way they're playing. They've just lost 4-1 to Celtic.
Aye.
I actually still thought Hearts played well. I can still see a lot of hope for Hearts fans. You can see them getting better and what they're trying to do. So he says, you've said for a while now with Rangers, it's not even just the results, it's the performances in games.
It's woeful,
like,
absolutely woeful.
Fans must, I'm not having for a minute, people are going to the game, no, they're going to go and enjoy the game.
No.
They're going because it's
struggle every game.
That's it.
Every game, the games they've won as well, I've seen at Ibrox, they've struggled to get to the line. They're actually hanging on at the end of the game.
If he was to go, who'd be the alternative, who do you think?
There's been a lot of talk, listen, I don't know if it's just...
Listen to Chief Exec, sorry to interrupt
No,
you,
good
but
side,
he's just
good.
in for Man United. Will that have any say on whether he stays or goes, and also who the next guy would be? Will it be this guy that's going to decide these things?
Well, it's brilliant they've got somebody in finally.
Good pedigree as well, mate. Was it Man United before Ineos brought him in?
I don't know what's happened with the boy Cotton, who's got that job. I don't know how that's worked out. But it is good that they've got this guy in. There's been a lot of talk of this guy, Knudsen, for Bodo Glimt.
Be a great appointment, wouldn't it?
And the football they've played, now I don't know if that's possible, but he's certainly, I think, the type that you're looking at. He's got a great style. He's one thing, so he would be the one I would be maybe looking at. I mean, I've heard Dale McInnes as well, and does Dale deserve that chance now? What he's done with Kelly? I just, when I think about it, this might be a bit harsh, I don't think Dale McInnes, if he was Rangers manager, would ever beat Rodgers at Celtic.
Why?
I think it might... I don't know if he's perceiving Kelly's team, his performances against Celtic. I think they've been quite good, but I think style of play would maybe come into it. Now, that maybe changed.
Smith had a great style of play, mate, and he won leagues against good Celtic managers and good teams.
It's a brilliant point of view.
I think McInnes would get Rangers beating every other team in the league,
100%.
And then one-off games against Celtic, you never know.
The thing is, he does build really good teams, and it might be harsh to say that because he's never been at a team at Rangers where financially they can bring players in, better players. So maybe if he went into the style, I mean, his style's no bad, but quite direct at times. So maybe if he went there, it would maybe change. I don't know.
I think it depends how Rangers look at it. If Rangers think they've got a lot of players on the books that aren't going to leave because, say, their wages are too high, so they're going to sit there, it might take them 2-3 windows to get rid of all their players. If that's the case, they're not going to be going and paying money to get other players in. I think Derek McInnes is a perfect one just to get them through that rocky period and then look at a bigger name if you want to say it.
Good point. This is one that came to me just today because of the Man United thing. What would you take, Van Nistelrooy?
I thought you were going to say Ten Hag.
He's been a manager at PSV and he's done quite well now.
Going to Coventry, I think.
Has he got
Apparently he's going to Coventry.
Lampard's meant to be getting that as well, isn't he?
Nah, no,
No one that you would.
not for me.
You think that's a good appointment, Andy, this Man United guy? On paper, it looks like a good appointment there.
I'm kind of similar to what Slaney says. It's just more you're just happy that they've got somebody in the position. You know what I mean? I don't think we're qualified enough to say if somebody's a good CEO or no. But I think what's important is after you're now in November, so it was just about time that they got somebody. It's no fair on the guys that are. Listen, John Gilligan's there in an interim charge. He's been kind of put in a bad spot by taking charge when the club's obviously in a bit of a mess with Bennett leaving, James Bisgrove leaving. So I think it was a case of just getting somebody in to do their roles. Like it says, Neil Scoppin, he was a scout at PSV last year. You know what I mean? He's then got head of recruitment or whatever it is, and now he's technical director. So it's like you're asking people to do probably bigger jobs than either they're used to or qualified for. So the fact they've actually got somebody in that's got experience.
Well, I know the physio in there.
Positive.
And there's been a big order of piles cream this week. Warnock could be
My
going
man in the door.
in some sort of role, mate.
Imagine,
Rangers
he'd
man and
love
all.
that, wouldn't he?
Oh,
Big Rangers man and all.
he'd have the suit and the brogues on every day, mate, wouldn't he?
You ever notice he's not getting any eyebrows either? I don't know if he Mac 3's them.
What was his arse like when you... So where was his arse?
It was only a quick glimpse.
Was it as far
mate,
as that?
and I've turned,
What did his bullet hole look like?
mate, it was like, it was...
PC bullet hole now.
when I turned round, mate, it was there. I swear it was right there, mate. It was that
was
colour,
that red?
aye. And that was his wee grey pubes.
Is it one of them too? Like I was thinking about this. Was it one of them where you could see his ass, but he's
Mate,
also
I don't-
his balls are dangling?
A greyhound. I didn't get that good a look, mate, to be honest.
That's one of my favourite stories on it. Go see on you told that. I was in
legend.
fucking tears, man. Incredible. Ross was involved the last time Rangers finished third. Remember that? Is that right?
No, the last time.
No.
Because I was involved when they
Oh, the
finished
last
third.
time. Well, yeah.
But, aye. First season back in the SPL.
Oh, first season back in SPL.
Was it?
Use club finished behind Hearts in third.
Nah, to be under McLeish.
What year was that then?
Oh, he's not what put his name in it.
Oh,
What's the name?
I
fucking
was
passing it back.
George Burley's Hearts team.
And then he left.
Was that involved in the first team, or do you mean like 18s, 21s and all that? Just at Rangers?
Pull him up.
Because I don't think so. I think...
The badge in that.
Dundee looks silly when it
No
comes
wonder
out.
you're not invited to
My
the
debut,
boxes.
when I made my debut, Arteta and that was there. They didn't finish second, did they?
I can remember it was the McLeish team with like back in the day when McLeish used to play about 7 centre halves in the team. It's like Ian Murray centre mid, Whittaker right mid.
Kyriakos.
Mate, they had so many defenders in the team, man.
I love when managers do that, man. Tam Cowan pulled Motherwell up for that.
Did?
Or his Instagram today, finishing the game with 6 defenders or something on the pitch.
By the way, you're right. If it was Ian Murray and that, then I would have been involved.
Do you think this could happen this year?
It was that team.
Aye.
Do you think it could happen this year?
As long as he stays, I will.
So if he stays, you think Rangers will finish third?
Aye.
I still see them finishing second, mate.
I still think they'll finish second.
Oh, yeah.
I'd listen. I don't think they're going to go and run away with second, but I think it'll be tight. But I think they'll get there.
Aye.
Right.
Same. What I do think is I think they'll be. I don't even know what is the record points that finished behind Celtic. Because honestly, Celtic are 20 points plus.
What's
that
11
come the end
now,
of the
innit?
season.
You'd think it'd be over 20, wouldn't you?
This final's coming up as well. That's why I thought they would get somebody else in, because getting into that final, I think that could be a battering.
Because see now, I've seen them, their players are better than the performances 100%, than the results and performances 100%. Eh?
Oh,
Is there any
100%.
position-
I think Czerney'd be good, and
Czerney's
see if you
good.
put him in a right, he's a fucking good player, Czerney.
Certainly very good.
Do you not think the Celtic game will suit Rangers a bit more than
Not
the
just
other?
not having the ball.
Look at him for the
How much
first
played 5 or 6 and no
Aye.
one any, so it's
Is
like
it?
there's no like
But I don't know. I just think, like you say, your Bajrami and Czerney and that on the counter attack. Now I think when Rangers maybe in the past few games had the chance to go and do something when they do get the ball.
I
Maybe
think,
they don't
I
have
think
that
Rangers are
quality.
defensively well set up enough to stop Celtic from scoring, mate.
I think he's gone now. I think he's totally scrambled.
I just look at I know it's a one-off game, Olympiacos. Olympiacos battered Villa last year as well, mate. That guy scored a hat-trick.
Yeah.
I think he scored a hat-trick in one game
And they
and
have
two in
done
the
well
next
in their
game.
games, yeah.
And they were excellent, mate.
Yeah.
Should have won that game.
I mean, how can the 6'3" Dundee United centre forward be standing on his in the box, mate?
Who do you blame for that?
I think they're too deep as
Neil
well, mate.
McCann
Again, that
says it
comes
was,
into coaching. See when the ball moves back, Sterling's at the wing. The ball moves back. As soon as that ball moves back, you're back for us to get up to the edge of the box.
Yeah.
They're camped in their own fucking box.
I'll-
That comes for coaching every day, mate.
Aye.
We did that at low and league level. As soon as the ball moves back, you all move up.
Aye, I don't think their initial setup's great, right? But see, from Jeffrey's point of view, is you have to mark the guy in front of you. So you need to give up the back one
Come on, yeah.
and mark the guy that's
Closer to
in
the
the
goal.
centre of the goal, mate. So you've got to fall in with him. But again, see when you watch it back, right? See when I think it's Ferry, left back, that plays it back to the boy, puts in the cross, right? Mate, Rangers don't have a player within 30 yards.
Where are they? I know.
They're so deep. It's unbelievable how deep they are.
They're always deep, mate. I remember I flagged up the Kilmarnock goal away, how deep they were at a throne, mate. But that comes from coaching, mate. It makes you think, like, are they working on anything?
Yeah, I think a Proper's been brought in the summer to sort of marshal that defence. I think he's their weak link. Shooter for me is...
Shooter's miles ahead of Proper.
Miles, aye.
There's a pet peeve as well.
If I'm a striker, that's what I'm looking at, is that sort of gap in between them two, like where you scored.
When Rangers scored and the United defender runs and grabs the ball, why do people do that?
What
are you wasting 5 seconds?
Aye. In the 60-something minute.
Mabo! Who's it ended up going fighting with him? And then somebody goes, I love it, mate.
They always sound you all end up falling in the net and all that.
Amazing. Nice on Thursday. Again, like you say, is this the type of... You probably write them off, but you think you go there, could they produce a performance and a result?
Well, that's not even just Clement. Rangers, I think for years, that's when, even when Rangers have been poor domestic, they always seem to do well in Europe. Again, it's that old argument, are they just more suited to being a bit more defensive and try to hit teams in the counter-attack? The big thing I always think when you've watched the sort of European games this year, Olympiacos for one, and see when Rangers are direct in Europe, they actually just end up getting in behind teams. But see, they're direct in the SPFL domestically, didn't have to just heed the ball away. Do you know what I mean? I think they just keep getting behind teams all the time. But again, am I saying I fancy Rangers to win? No. But again, I don't think a point away to Nice is going to be a bad result when you see how obviously their fixtures in the group looks, isn't it?
You know much about Nice, the European correspondent?
I have not been as up to scratch as I should be, but they're a good team. I think Rangers. I thought that as well, to be fair, with Olympiacos, where they played well, but I've not got much hope, to be honest.
Schmeichel went there, didn't he, for Leicester?
Did he? Is that where he went?
He was getting dogged. Remember
That's right.
the owner or the manager or whatever came out and said like he's not fit enough to play, or he's overweight or something.
Didn't he play at all?
Did he? Did he say that about Schmeichel?
Yeah.
You played with Schmeichel?
Aye, different class, mate.
Was he brilliant?
Oh, he's the only goalkeeper I've ever seen. See if a defender pass it back to him and like they're hitting it first, he's got to take a bit off it, mate, or he would just hit it, mate.
Full into the pitch.
He's kicking. Even I think where he's probably took Celtic on again this season is, I think last year with Joe Hart was a wee bit where he bought his feet. Kasper,
he loves it, mate.
Kasper
can
can play.
He actually wants the ball.
Kasper can play, mate. Aye, he can play.
See the one. I imagine we're going to go into that Celtic game. See the one where Ralston knees it.
Aye.
Does he save that?
That's it.
Or does it go? All right. Because I tell you what, that would be a ridiculous save.
I'm sure it was
if he saved it onto the bar.
I'm sure he hit the bar.
No,
am I talking about me, man?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it. By the way, see, before we go into that game, can we just, are you moved on with Rangers and Dundee United? You want to talk about
you go, mate.
Dundee United were outstanding, weren't they? But have been all season.
Outstanding? No, they were alright. I wouldn't say they were outstanding, they were alright. I think that was only shot and goal, mate.
I like the number 10.
Dalby's flying as well.
That'll be good.
Ferry's good.
I
think Ferry's really good. Ferry.
Talk about Weesai Ferry, mate. Massive game for these this week. Oh, next week, really.
Yeah, went and watched Falkirk. He got John McGunn's interview after the game.
Aye, but I tell you what, I watched the game. How good were they?
They were good, mate.
Were they, Andy? Aye.
Don't worry.
No, they were good. They could have been five. They could have been 5 up at half time, mate.
Could have been 4 up in the first
10 minutes. I know.
But just playing and
proper.
Always playing, mate.
But again, you're talking about design, right? The amount of times you would get in behind the sort of either full-back and cut it back, cutbacks to the penalty spot. How many times? Again, you're not telling me that's not worked on. They've done it about 5 times in the first half.
They're a fit team as well, aren't they?
I watched them train, mate. They're fit as fuck. This will be a tough test for us, mate. But again, I wanted to get your opinion on this. I don't know if this is me sour grapes, right? So we go into this competition, obviously playing Falkirk in the 3rd round. We've played 2 rounds before it. 2 of our best players have had a booking in the first game and a booking in the second game, and they missed this game in the 3rd round. Falkirk have not played a game yet, and they've got
should be scrapped.
Surely it should
be a level playing field now.
So when it gets to a certain round where everyone's in, it's not a bad shout, mate.
Should be a level playing field.
Jack, who's been brilliant for us, and Big Jordan are missing, but boys are coming, will be good.
Big misses, mate. Big misses.
They are big misses, but I've got a good squad, mate, so no excuses.
I think it will be a great game to watch for anyone.
We'll definitely play every time, mate.
They're 4-4-2 on sharing it.
That was brilliant, wasn't it? It's because I texted him that. I said we're going to do that against you. He's like, because he was devastated that our game got called off Saturday because he was going to come and watch, and I went, we're just going to play 4-4-2 and shell it, mate, anyway. So, and then he said that in his interview.
How did, we've just not getting into so much detail, how were your week looking into this game?
Tomorrow, the boys said they did a 10k Saturday because the game got called off. Somebody done it in 40 minutes, mate. Somebody done it in 40. They were raging. You could tell they were raging, mate.
I'm putting that heart rate belt round the dog.
Well, that's it. You don't know what. Well, Tony Docker at Dundee, have you seen that? It said that somebody caught somebody doing that.
No, seriously.
Mate, Blair put in the chat, who's the coach, make sure you send a running by tomorrow night, lads. And I went and I was like, they'll just send in 5k, so I wrote underneath it 10k, lads. And you could Jack text me straight away. He's like, oh, mate, 10k, you kidding? And I was like, nah, mate, 10k. Like, and then mate, Cammy Elliott done it in 40 minutes. Their striker.
That is so quick, mate.
Fuck, mate, there was no time under, no time above 45.
That's nearly my 5k time.
That's mental, mate.
Nobody was above 45 minutes.
Mate,
Again, I do trust them that they would do it, but incredible times, mate.
at pre-season Aston Villa, we used to do 1k runs, mate, and you had 4 minutes to do it in.
Well, that's
But
what
you
Cameron's
couldn't
just done.
go and rattle 10 of them off in the one, mate. At least for that, you get 4 minutes rest after it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's some gone.
So Tuesday will be a tough session, mate, for the boys. Nothing to do with Falkirk, and then Thursday, Saturday we'll work on Falkirk, play Monday.
Gotta be brilliant, mate. Can't wait.
Looking forward to it. Right, Celtic Hearts, who watched it?
Me.
Yep.
I think we all did.
Hearts were good first half, nah?
Really
Excellent.
Weren't they?
Better team.
How good was the press?
Aye, there was a better team first half.
And then,
Rice, mate.
how good was he?
Flying.
Sure,
Told you
man.
about him, mate. I told you about him.
Big fan of
But
him.
again, mate, how much does it, you can tell he works on runs that he's to make, innit?
Under press.
Their press, it just helps him so
They changed
much.
their press. And Rodgers actually went after the game and said they couldn't get to grips with it the first half. Did you notice what the change was?
Rodgers.
No, he was meaning that they changed it for previous weeks.
Aye, so do you know what
I hadn't seen them previous weeks to know what but their press was good, mate.
that
It
was
was so
brilliant.
aggressive,
Celtic
wasn't it?
really, they struggled to get out, didn't they?
I didn't think Celtic's press was good either. I
Are
tried
you
to jump
saying
up to a centre back and there'd be nobody jumping up to the centre. How many times we got kicked in it would fall to the centre and then they would go
You
play
know,
for there.
It looked half a yard short, didn't
Short,
it, Celtic
uh-huh.
first half, and then I think whatever, listen, he would have tweaked it at a time, whatever he'd done at half time or whatever. I thought Hatati came out as a different player as
I
well.
think he said to. I read he said that he wanted Hatati to play alongside McGregor.
Aye, he said they're too far away from McGregor, the 2-8s, he said.
Yeah.
But Spittle's got to score. He's got to score in the first few minutes with the one Shanks. He's
Shank,
yeah.
got to
Shanks'
finish.
chance as well.
Left foot.
Aye, the left
The
foot one.
cutback, aye.
Uh-huh.
Got to take them, ain't you, when you're
Yeah.
in tap there. But as you said, even at Rangers at Ibrox a couple of weeks ago, they get beat. I was really impressed from there as well.
My Hearts.
With Hearts, sorry mate, with
Yeah,
Hearts,
yeah,
really
yeah.
impressed with him.
Aye.
Since this guy's came in, obviously the results haven't been great, but you can see the results will definitely pick up.
We weren't as good as what Hearts won the first half, right? But you talk about like being in control of the game and then a slice of fortune, like Celtic's goal, that kills Hearts.
Yeah.
Like, do you think the boy can do better? I don't think he
he's
can do
right-
much.
he's
right back.
Aye.
God, I think he can pass the ball to Spittle, mate. Lashing at a ball.
composure,
mate.
innit?
I need to see it back,
Composure.
but
Just composure.
I think maybe against any
just
other
brilliant
team.
to tuck in as well. See when Taylor gets the ball and it's Maeda, he goes really narrow, didn't he? And he stops the pass. Then he just fucking off.
but does it see when he takes it, does it not end up here? I mean,
No, it's not that high, mate. He could. Spittle's free, mate. See if he actually plays Spittle.
Do you think it's
Hearts
adrenaline?
off the counter attack, yeah.
Adrenaline against Celtic or against Rangers, any other teammate, he probably, like you said, just pass it to Spittle and they're off. It's just, aye. But it could go anywhere as well, can
Yeah,
it? Goes
yeah.
right there, mate.
Uh-huh.
But that's the difference in strikers. You talk about strikers, Kyogo's expecting that.
aye, he's on the move.
You see him, he knows fine well he's on side and he's waiting on that to get deflected to him, mate. That is,
It's so lively, isn't it?
that's what I mean, mate. He's just, see for me, I said in the summer when Anne's going to Tottenham, I went, he might not play every week, but see
You
for
would
somebody, see the way Tottenham play, see for his movement and stuff, I think he'd be perfect.
Off topic, but what about the big man yesterday, mate?
No, bro.
Under pressure, goes to City and just fucking presses high, plays.
Pep's fucking useless. Get him out.
You
Get
call
him
Lewis
out.
centre mid, mate. And they take him to East Kilbride.
He's gone.
I love that shit.
He tried
Would
it.
not have tried that. See, Mick keeps getting people writing to him saying, what's the big man's name? He got pranked on.
Moshney.
Is Moshney playing Saturday? He's like, see you wee prick, man. I'm just getting this constantly.
What do you, can I ask you where you stand with Engels at the moment?
He's been.
Well, I was going to ask you a question. Well, number one, I'll ask you right now, would you play him?
No.
I would put
Cup finals tomorrow, would you play him?
Engels.
Mhm.
I would, and I'm maybe going to against myself, I'd probably put Bernardo in front of him.
I think if Celtic didn't pay the fee that they paid, I don't think they've played as many games he's played recently.
Bernardo's going for me now.
He looks like he's a wee bit. Not scared, it's the word that he
Timid.
looks timid, mate.
Aye, he's got a
Bernardo,
team
see when Bernardo comes on, mate. Bernardo's like, I'm fucking meant to be here, innit? He goes on and he's got that physique and that belief in himself,
I
mate.
think that type of talent, that kind of young boy, I think you got to stick with him.
Aye.
I think, see the games where people expect him to be taken out, keep him in.
He has done that, hasn't he? He's done
and
that.
take him out in the games where people probably expect him to play. You've got to look after him.
I think what you've seen so far though, for his age, there's so much to work with.
Aye, no, you're
6'2",
Ridiculous,
powerful, athletic,
Ridiculous.
technically good. Again, maybe just not quite showing what he can do now, but
It's
you
just
know
a
there's a
transfer
player
fee,
there.
mate. It's a
Aye.
transfer fee that's
It'll
killed him.
help them anyway.
It was good, to be fair. It was good via Aberdeen the semi and then live. It was really good. But
See if they paid £2.5 million for him, would you be
you probably
sort of
wouldn't, aye.
as disappointed with him now?
And do you know what
Is
else
he
it is?
Regardless of fee, he's not been as good as Bernardo or McKinnon.
That's what I was going to say. It's mere the fact that he's playing ahead of Bernardo, who I think when Bernardo
mate.
plays, he's brilliant.
Even McKevin's played.
They can't make Bernardo. Certainly Bernardo cannot be happy.
He's always the guy that comes at the team, isn't it? Like, when
he
does the
came
stage
out-
come where you go, well, why am I not the main guy?
Aye.
I think he
When
went to
the bottom-
When
Celtic.
the bottom,
I think he went to
context.
Celtic knowing that would happen. I think the same as Ida. I think they've come in knowing fine well that they're not going to
I
play.
know, but surely your performance changes that. Right? I know there's a time where you go, like, you're maybe not going to play straight away, but surely there's a time you go, like, I'm fucking bossing every time I come on here.
Well, I think when O'Reilly went, I think he thought, and I'll play now.
Yeah.
And then he go and sign Engels for that price. But if I was him, I certainly would be frustrated now that he's not playing more.
You moved for a big transfer fee. Did that play in your head at all?
Not so, and not the first time. So when I went from Leeds to Fulham, it was the record fee. It was fine then because I was playing like in my position. I was a striker, playing every game. But the second time that I went for, when I beat that one, was to Aston Villa. It did then because when I went to Aston Villa, I went as a striker and I'd scored goals and stuff. I was playing right up front in a two with Dembele or Matt Smith. But then when I went to Aston Villa, my role changed. Straight away I was a number 10. So I'm thinking to myself in my head, I'm not going to get the numbers that I was getting to
And people are going to expect
before and everyone expects me. Villa have just been relegated. They expect me to be the guy that scores 30 to get them promoted again. So it weighed a wee bit on my shoulders, and then, to be honest, see the first 6 or 7 games at Aston Villa, not many people know, I'd created the most chances in the league, right? But I hadn't scored. So straight away everyone's on me. And after then, mate, it started to weigh heavy on me then, because I'm thinking,
You're just desperate to get a goal.
these fans don't like me, they're not having me, my teammates are not having me. You start second guessing yourself. And then what I was saying about Dessers and strikers and that, you start tightening up. Probably at Shankland at the minute as well, everyone's on him about not scoring. When that chance comes, usually you don't even think about it, you slot it. Whereas you're tightening up and you're lashing at things and you're taking it early, or you're taking an extra touch when you shouldn't. It affected me probably more than I realised at the time. Looking back now, I probably think the second one did
That must be
affect me.
tough, innit?
Aye.
Especially at a club like Aston Villa, because it's such a huge club as well.
They were on me, mate, as well. See, like when I was leaving the stadium after home games and that, and I hadn't scored, like, I'd never had it before. Fans are like leaning over the border shouting, "You're fucking shite, you fat Scottish," and all that stuff. I'd never had that
What were you
before,
doing
mate.
the game, shouting at them?
How did you?
That was for manager.
Steve Bruce! Big Brucey!
Middlesbrough signed me for 30 grand and I was thinking, oh no, they're expecting loads from me here.
You ever have a big transfer?
Celtic?
Celtic,
120 grand.
Was it?
A fucking was 220k
Was it?
compensation. Aye.
But
What was
would have
Dembele like at Fulham?
he was raw at the time, mate, but he'd everything. He'd everything, mate.
Powerful boy, wasn't he?
Powerful, strong, quick, good in the air, good touch. Finishing was a wee bit iffy back then. Tell you, he did have self-confidence, mate. He was borderline arrogance about it as well.
Right?
But aye, mate, he was good.
Can I put something to the Penguin?
Yes, of course we can.
Edward, Dembele,
Why does he
Kyogo,
Great
1, 2,
question.
3.
Wait, what time does the Penguin need fed at? Is that a box of fish or that?
Is that question from when they were at Celtic,
It's-
or
No, just for what you've seen at Celtic, who was the best out of the 3? 1 to 3.
Just quickly while he's thinking, I'm asking your all-time Rangers and your lifetime five-a-side team tomorrow on the live Wednesday.
Me?
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Edward
Alright, so
for
we
me,
think-
mate. Only at Celtic, not since.
Oh, Andy, you know.
I'm going Kyogo.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that, he'll copy.
Life comes at you fast for you, man.
I'm going to go.
Look at your back.
I went Edward.
Where'd you go,
If
Edward?
it's purely based on the time
went-
as a Celtic player,
Edward just to frustrate life at me, mate.
I'm going to go Dembele.
Never seen a guy jog about so much.
I'm going to go Dembele.
Why? For what reason?
Just his overall game. I thought he was outstanding. Went to Athletic Madrid, won the league.
I mean, Edward can't get a game with Crystal Palace.
Who did Dembele?
Yeah, I went to Atletico Madrid.
The
Don't
most
you play that
notable
game
thing
for
he done
Atletico,
over
but he
there
did
was-
go to them.
Roscoe. Edward can't get a game for Palace.
I know, but we're not talking about
Edward's a top player.
That's why I asked him there. That's the time at
Top
Celtic.
players run about, mate. Top players
Fucking
sprint
go
about.
for him. Mate, there's a reason why he had that nickname when he was at Celtic.
What was it?
And he won't like it. It's the something scalper. Edward. Always done it.
3 of them have been that.
Aye.
Well, I wouldn't like that.
But he
Just
always
look
done
at
it in the
what
big
Kyogo
game.
Gies your work rate and all that, mate.
I'd have said Dembele.
There we go.
Based on what do you think Dembele had made
Just
of
more
that?
game. We know the game inside.
Just
Out.
playing it just. I put against all 3 of them. I thought Dembele had everything.
Well,
And if
you're
he's-
more qualified to talk.
Well, there you go. He's not qualified.
Regardless of use of
Kyogo, eh?
Kyogo's for me.
Kyogo's
Kyogo's
top,
pretty
mate.
close. To be
Aye,
fair.
magic, Kyogo.
All 3 of them were brilliant at Celtic, but I thought Dembele when he was at Celtic was
Oh, fucking out of this world.
pace, power.
Dembele would always start ahead of Edward. Edward would be pushed out wide, wouldn't he? Dembele would always play for the middle now.
But I think
I know Edward's a bit younger.
But see,
then,
I
but-
like that also about Edward, the fact that you can go and play somewhere else. The manager would play you somewhere else instead of taking you out the team.
Tell the camera what the boys at Brighton do with your son.
Aye, so I think every so often, he's number 4, and every so often I think they take him out that position and play him in a different position so they get used to knowing what that position on the pitch needs.
Right.
I've never known that before.
Just shows
Usually
that
it's just
about
your
development,
striker
no one is
playing
brilliant.
up front. So he's 13 on Tuesday.
Aye. I've heard
28,
it.
he's
I've heard
28
it.
under
I've heard
13.
it in like. I've heard it in like 7-a-sides, but that age, I've
11
never really heard
aside,
it. Aye, it's 11
But it just
aside,
shows you that
isn't
they're
it?
more concerned about the players' development than actually winning games of football. And that's what it should be at that age, isn't
He
it?
said to us, and he didn't tell me this when he was at Crystal Palace or anything, but he said the first few weeks at Brighton he had learned loads already.
Amazing.
So I think their coaching is a
Well, that's like
Definitely.
people go, "Ah, you need
they're a
the
forward-thinking
best
club, aren't they?
players to do it, mate. Look what the Brighton manager's done.
Mm.
Fucking Danny Welbeck playing up front, mate.
Yeah.
I know he's a good player, Danny Welbeck. What, he's 34 or something. That
Incredible.
boy plays incredible, mate. It comes down to coaching. That's not players.
Aye.
That passing the ball, man. Right, again, Celtic play Bruges this week. We European correspondent. Know much about them?
A hell of a lot. My only concern is don't how do you say that? Underestimate them, because I've heard a lot of sort of fans and Celtic fans saying like the next 3 games we're talking about Dortmund, Atlanta, and then Leipzig. Get through them and you should be fine. They're a good side. They beat Villa the last game 1-0. So you cannot take this team lightly. Second in the league, 7 points behind Tap. No great view in that. But
A
as
lot
I
of
said,
horse shit this year as well.
Villa struggling. But I do think they'll Celtic will have far too much for them, especially at Parkhead. I mean, as I said a couple of weeks ago, that game for Leipzig is the best I've seen Celtic possibly ever in the Champions League, the way they played. Something very special now happening to Celtic.
Again, engage your team. Come on. Put your big boy
My
pants
team
on.
would be Schmeichel, right back Johnson.
Miali Johnson. I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
Who was that?
Rogers called him Miali Johnson.
He signed his new deal, didn't he?
He signed his new deal.
What's going on with Taylor, by the way? This is rumbling on a long time now. Rogers keeps coming out and saying, I want him to sign, he's no signing it, so strange what's happening there with that.
Well, you're the mole, you should know. Come on, tell us what's happening.
No, I will figure that one out.
Right.
He's grown his hair, he's got a lovely barnet on him, hasn't he?
Aye, he does look
Totally
good. He's
lovely
got Greg to that,
Aye.
doesn't he? Handsome boy.
Carter Vickers, Trusty. I don't know where the boy Valleys went.
He came under, you know?
But I mean, he was starting and they started with Aberdeen in that semi-final, played really well. There's talk of Barca actually taking him back because the replacement left back they've got is fucking dog shit. The boy they bring in for Barca, they cover.
That left back for Albion Rovers, we seen that night.
That wee guy. And then my midfield would be McGregor sitting, Hatate, Bernardo, and my front three Maida, Kulo and Kuhn. And that front three at the moment are just
Kuhn's incredible
deadly,
just now,
man,
isn't he?
deadly.
That finish, should Gordon save that? That harsh?
Near post is always my.
I think he thinks he's going to cross, didn't he?
I think it's harsh as well because the power it goes in.
He was outstanding.
Absolutely laces at top end, didn't he?
That'd be your team?
No.
Oh,
No. I don't take Engels out of the team, I think you stick with him.
What were you on?
I'd go the kit man at the back.
By the way, I've checked, if Celtic win, they could be qualifying like automatically.
Aye, I think they will.
So do I.
I think they win the Champions League this year, do you know?
I think they go. I mean, they've got a big. You never.
See, the thing is, what team's absolutely flying in Europe just now? Is there any?
Barcelona.
Liverpool.
Are they flying,
No,
Barcelona?
I've been beat the last
Got
two.
beat
They were.
last two, yeah.
They were.
Liverpool are top, aren't they? They're flying.
But again, Southampton could have beat them. I know what you're saying
I know,
there,
but
and points wise, but I think you look at a team now, you got they're amazing. Like Real Madrid are struggling this year as well, aren't they?
I can't actually remember their fixtures, but Liverpool's fixtures have been tough in the Champions League, mate.
They've got Real Madrid next as well.
And they just beat AC Milan away. They've had like a couple of tough
ones.
fixtures.
The thing is a lot of the big teams, they're only in that top 8, and looking at the fixtures, they've still all got to play each other.
Tell me if I'm wrong or not. See with this setup with the Champions League as well, do you know, I think there's no that much pressure on the big teams to like...
Yeah.
Again, you could argue there wasn't much before anyway with only the 6 games, but again, like Man City and Liverpool and that, they could probably afford to rest players in some of these games.
Yeah.
It's like they know they're going to qualify anyway with most of their games.
What I like about it is better is just the one game v somebody. No, the 2 legs. In the group stage, you always played home and away. I quite like just the one.
Would you as a player though?
Well,
I think you'd want to go to this. You'd want to play these teams away as well.
If you draw Real Madrid and you don't get to play in the Bernabeu, you'd be a wee bit gutted, don't you? Aye.
I suppose you do get an extra away fixture with the 8 fixtures, but
that could turn it to be an incredible shout for you at the start of the season.
Quarter final.
The final,
That is unbelievable.
Final?
Quarter final.
Quarter final. I think I get mocked on here.
No, you never.
Humiliated, I did.
No, it was the fact that you want to back it that you said it. You just need to start backing yourself, wee man.
But
Who says that to you all the time?
Paddy always says that to me.
the fact you said that pre-fixtures or not
Incredible.
is even better.
But see, I think that a team could go in not a smaller club, but team it's not maybe your Man City's around. Somebody like that could go and win it.
Well, Ali Johnson signed, and your mate James Forrest signed a new deal.
Brilliant.
Surprised that he signed. When's it till?
26.
Some deal on it.
Aye.
What age is he?
32, 33.
So that'll be him
33.
there. That'll be him there. Obviously retirement.
5,
He'll be the most decorated sale ever.
I had a conversation with my dad during the game the other night about
Few
that.
conversations you've had.
He always, he was saying, can't believe I've offered him. What's getting a new contract for? He's not going to play. And I said, it's probably polar opposite. Like at Rangers, they've not got many people at the club, the new, who knows what it takes to play for Rangers. Whereas Celtic keep them guys like your Forrest and that at the club. You think, even you go down south, your Carragers and all that stayed at Liverpool probably after they should be playing every single week, just to let the new signings know exactly what it takes. I think that's Forrest's role now, isn't it?
Well, he knows what he's on now.
No.
He says you're going to break it. How much?
No, I would never. I know, but I would never discuss numbers on live. No,
Do you help him negotiate the deal?
No, I do know. He'd always run it by me first before committing to it. But I slightly disagree with you, Roscoe. I still think. I don't know if you've meant it's no necessity to say that, but I think he's still got a lot to offer. Forrest.
But what I mean is, he's not ousting them 2 wingers out of the team, is he?
and Kuhn. Aye.
Although he comes on Saturday and he's brilliant.
He was excellent. His quality still shows.
Well, Rodgers always does talk about how he trains, doesn't he?
Aye.
So again, if you're talking about a guy that every single training session setting standards for everybody else, then you do want the players around, don't you?
Back to Shankland, he said in the press conference last week that he expects to leave Hearts, no progress being made on a new deal. Free to talk to other clubs in January. Yeah, would Celtic take him? We spoke about him with Rangers. Nah, not for you.
I don't think
you stay in Scotland? Abroad? Too old to go abroad?
Think he'd go to Celtic?
I think he would go to Celtic, but again, let's face it.
He did say he wanted 3 strikers, didn't he, at the start of the season?
I don't think
would he go as third choice striker though?
That's what I meant. I didn't mean because obviously Rangers and stuff.
I don't think he suits Celtic style.
What, getting loads of chances a game? Oh, pressing at him.
He wants to press.
I think he suits getting 20 chances a game now.
He's scored a barrel load, to be fair.
Will Mick put a phone call in, you think?
We'll try and get him 100%. I should phone him and ask him for a bam up.
Record it.
You want us to come on the pod? No, he fancies Kilbride next year.
That was the one that I read during the week. Mourinho phoned up Ronaldo, see if he wanted to go to Fenerbahce. No chances.
I've seen that fit.
Did he?
No chance.
How could Mourinho be fucked to him?
Well,
Savage, I know, isn't he?
Oh, he's done.
Surely
Is he the quickest player? That's the greatest shit ever. Right, quickest.
Think Rangers will go for him.
They've got to go for him on a free transfer. On a free transfer, they've got to go for
free
him.
transfer, no brainer, aye. No brainer.
Can you see him ending up there? What do you think? If you want to
think
guess.
so.
I can't see him staying at Hearts. I think if his plan was to stay at Hearts, I think he would have done it in the summer. Again, it's. Would you? Do you think he'll stay at Hearts? I don't.
No, I don't think he'll stay at Hearts. No.
he's got Rangers written all over him, mate.
Do you think so?
100%.
He knows more than he's letting on. That
He
was
knows.
too confident there, the way you said that.
He's got his nose in places that
We agent
other than
McCormack.
Warnock's ours.
I'm a new technical director. I've just took that job. No, I think he's destined to be a Rangers player, mate.
Do you, huh?
I think so. Aye.
Hearts they've another one, got a great chance qualifying, don't they? In Europe.
Aye.
You know you get
And that
330
circa
grand.
Bruges, when they played Kelly, they were bang average.
Were they?
How direct were they?
Very direct. I thought Kelly were unlucky not to go through in that tie. I think Hearts will beat them, mate. I swear to God. Away from home as well. I think we'll beat them, but I think they'll go and get a result.
I read you get 330k for every win in that competition.
Well, I probably will beat, mate. In the Champions League, you get about £3 million for a win.
For a win,
Two point something million.
Does that get dished when the players?
Remember the Champions League when the Champions League bonus used to get discussed?
Wow. Were you ever in that?
Nah, but like Paul Cadden that would come out and go, mate, you will not believe the money that's just been getting talked about in there. And they were obviously on a lot less, but it was still like, holy fuck.
Was it no like maybe the subs or something for one game it would get split between them and the rest of the budget?
Thing, wasn't it?
It's no it's not even a win bonus, mate. It's just per point that gets done.
So what were you getting at Rangers, you remember?
With Porto that game?
3 a point.
What?
3 a point.
3 grand?
So what happened was when we were at Rangers, we
3 a point, I loved it.
I don't know. We had Famagusta in the last qualifying round, and you get a certain amount to get into the Champions League. So when we got into the Champions League and we had a chance to qualify into the last 16, the owner, or I can't remember who it was, got the captain or whatever involved, saying if you get out this group, everything that you've earned up to now will double. So say we were getting 5 grand for getting through Famagusta, that then became 10 grand. Wow. And say we were getting 3 grand a point in the group, that became 6 grand a point. And then it was the joke.
Do you ever go to a game that he was playing and scored then, didn't I?
I would have. I can remember his goal against Porto away. I wasn't at the game, but I can remember I was training at Rangers at the time.
I only scored one, to be fair, after that.
Penalty?
And it was Boyd's debut. He scored a hat-trick. It was like Peter Heed or something at Ibrox. That was I only scored 3 goals for Rangers. I only played 10 games or something.
Did you?
I didn't play much at all.
Did you ever get a chance to go into Celtic?
Mate, I heard a lot of talk about it when I was after my first season at Cardiff, but nothing ever.
Tom Boyd came to your house, but that was not the day of the move.
That was not the day of it, mate. No, but nothing ever.
Nah.
No.
Stupid question. Actually.
Again, just last bit on Hearts, they'll not be down the bottom for long, will they, under Critchley?
No way.
Seems like a good type as well, doesn't he? I don't know, you get a good feel off him there.
Heard that he worked under Rodgers at Liverpool.
That's right, he was youth team coach at Liverpool.
It was Gerrard at Villa as well, didn't he?
We asked this in the Coopman show, were you surprised to see Bale going with Gerrard?
Aye, I thought he fell it.
To be honest, I was, mate. Aye. I know you'll put words in my mouth, but I've not heard that any like falling out between them. But you just imagine like there probably would have been. There'd have been some sort of like not too happy with how things went. But I was surprised to see him go back to him.
I say give it 6 months. I think he'll have his own job in Saudi.
That's what the boys in the Coopman show said.
I think that will happen.
He'll be fluent in Saudi Arabian language so quick, won't he?
But maybe he's going back to what he's brilliant at doing.
What he's good at doing, maybe suits that. Right, Aberdeen's first loss, lads. What did you make of the game? St Mirren deserve to win it?
Based on the chances, aye. Again, I think Aberdeen have been really good this year, but I don't know what you think. I think loads of times I've watched them where they're at their best is when they're counter-attacking teams. They've been unbelievable in the counter-attack. But St Mirren are good at what they do. They always have been. They get the 2 up front, they try and play direct, they'll try and just play offsetting balls and then play in the other team's half. But again, from Aberdeen's point of view, conceding that goal for the first goal, just a big direct ball for the
again,
goal.
who'd you blame on that? If we're looking at the 2 centre-backs, obviously to blame what one, or is one mate to blame
Malloy, I would say Malloy, aye. Again, Olisany's rapid, to be fair, so when it's get put into a foot race, as soon as that ball sort of drops where it is, he must be thinking, fuck, because the boy Olisanya is rapid.
He's the quickest
steals in. No, not quite. Not quite.
Quickest
He's no signing his that deal.
I know. Again, where could he end up, Jake Paul?
I mean, I think definitely looking at it, Hearts, Man United, they're fucking hell.
Well, see the fun, mate, he was getting slaughtered last year by Olisanya.
I know, it shows you how quickly
he was getting slaughtered last year.
Hibs, teams like that should be sniffing about
Aberdeen is another one, yeah.
Aberdeen should be all sniffing about him. I don't know what's going on with the contract, but he'll be a good signing for anybody who gets him.
Because see like Aberdeen's line, that's where I would want my centre halves to be if the ball was right there a goalie. You want them to get up to halfway line, wouldn't you? But then when it's kicked and you see you need to drop quicker now.
Jake the goalie can be high, is that what you're saying?
and the goalie could be higher, I thought. But again, the area that it comes in, I didn't think the goalie can get, even if he is higher, he wouldn't go there. It's just that in between. But again, it's just all Sanya's so
Again, did you see Jimmy Taylor's interview?
No, what did he say?
Again, I respected his interview. No excuses. Kind of press at Mum. Didn't mention about the travel or the weather or the delay or nothing. Just felt his team was off it on the day and said St Mirren deserved to win.
Does that affect you? I think it does, doesn't it? He's sitting on a bus for 4 years, mate.
Aye, it does.
I think
He's fried, isn't it?
I think the manager's done the right thing praising St Mirren, because when Aberdeen get back to one each, every single person in the country's thinking, right, they're kicking. Like Rangers at Ibrox, Dundee United done great to hold on. They get back to one each, I'm thinking, right, Aberdeen are going to kick on here and win it, and St Mirren go and win it. Brilliant. Well done.
So I think that's him won for the last four, am I right in saying that? You just look at him shaking his head, but he's not clear. I think that, I'm sure it was mentioned.
They're absolutely flying.
They're flying again.
What a job he's done.
He does, doesn't he? Because you always think they hit a wee bad pat, you think they might go on a bad year run. He always seems to turn it around, doesn't he?
Incredible. And
the fact he lost the assistant manager, didn't he, at the start of the season, which is a big thing. Dermot went to Newcastle. Yeah.
Mate, I tell you what he is proper on it every day in training as well.
Do you have him at Motherwell?
When I went back on loan the second time, mate, he's on you, mate.
Did you like it?
Mate, I was in a pretty dark place at that point, to be honest, mate. So I wasn't really having anything. But you could tell you weren't allowed to have you were allowed a day off, in a sense. You're off a day, but see, when you're at training, mate, you're on the training pitch, you had to be at it, mate.
Proper coach, Roscoe?
He's hands on.
Hands on you?
No. I know you talk about, see, the boy Dermot's good at taking training and all that, but there's no way in the world he would have took all the training. Robinson is right in amongst it, mate.
I think Dermot was brilliant at putting the cones at, somebody says. Moved to Newcastle, mate, what a job that is. They go to Easter Road on Tuesday. If there's one game you want after a defeat, it's Easter Road on it at this point. Am I right in saying
100%. That? I can only see Aberdeen winning that. I can. I mean, we were talking about it, I think Hibs did start, but again, some of the things that's happening on the pitch with him at the moment is baffling.
Is he like, can you not say this, is he the unluckiest manager of all time, David Gray?
Mate, again, feels as if we watched every game, because every game kicked off at a different time, but watch the game. Hibs started the game so well. Could have easily been 2-3 up in the first 10 minutes. And I don't think there's anyone that's expecting the game to finish the way it is, but then, moment of madness for Jordan Abita, just puts him the back foot straight away.
What is he doing?
I think the third goal as well, the timing of that right on half time, because if you get in 2-1 you can regroup, sit in, maybe hit a counter attack, nick a draw, but 3-1
had a few shockers.
But David Gray must have been sitting on the sideline thinking, we're at it today, like this right good opportunity to score a second goal here, try and get 3 points on the board, and you get a send off at a nowhere, one poor touch, try and chase after it, bad tackle, sent off, that's it, back foot.
That's one of the experienced boys as well doing that. You don't need that, do you?
The goalie, mate.
For the third.
What's he doing? You got, what are you doing? sit, what are you doing?
Hey, you love that shit.
Are you coming for him at full time? Are you asking
100%,
him? Are you?
You know, I'm coming for him at 100%. So, what are you doing?
I think when when mistakes are so obvious, I don't think there's a need to go at him because he knows.
My thing is, right, you're not a possession-based team, you very rarely pass the ball for the back, you're down to 10 men, so what are you thinking that you're going to get the ball to pass? Just kick the ball to the pitch.
Yeah.
You're not going to hear spare man anywhere on the pitch. Dundee are pressing you, just kick the ball.
I think if you
kills the game, mate.
I think if the manager and that want the players to stick with them, mate, I think they'll probably have to pull, the way it is nowadays, pull them individually on a Monday or a Tuesday or something and have a chat. Because if you hammer them in the dressing room in front of all the boys, when he already knows what's happened, you could lose them, mate.
I was delighted that Josh Mulligan played right back. Said it before, he played centre mid for Dundee, he's done alright. We played him right back at Peterhead, he was a fucking superstar. I'm so happy he played right back Saturday. Supposedly outstanding. Remember I said it to you before, I think he's one that can go at the top, mate.
I don't know if I've said it on here, but I've said it for a long time as well, that I really like him.
So
really
good,
like him.
I'm just so happy he's a right back, mate. I just hope that the game of running games at right back.
Watched him a couple of times for the Scotland under-21s as well.
Where was he playing for them, Andy? Wide
he played centre mid the last time for the Scotland under-21s, and listen, though we're all the same, there's people in football that you trust their opinion, and Lennon's always tolerated them.
Has he?
Aye, Lennon really likes him.
Good, delighted to do that. That tells you a lot. Again,
do you want me to tell you the ones he doesn't like?
Tony Dock, 3 Youth Academy players starting for Dundee as well. I know a lot's been made that there are not enough players. Mulligan started, Finn Robertson back in the fold, and Lyle obviously played, so well done to Tony Dock.
They're there.
They're there, mate.
They're there.
I think it's so hard to predict the league this year. obviously no winners, but I mean like top 6, playoffs, relegate. I think it's. Would you hang your hat on anyone to say they're 100% good done this year?
Nah, it's tough, innit?
Aye,
St Johnstone going to beat Kelly, didn't they?
Ross County beating us. People have been saying them.
I think you'd be hard pushed to bet against Hibs.
Going
It's
down.
been on for too long, mate.
Nah, no chance.
You don't think, Andy?
Nah, no
Do
chance.
you know what I hate when people say they're too good to get done? I've seen it a million times at them.
Aye, see, to be fair, I said it for about 9 months.
When's it
when
gonna
Dundee went
change?
down. But see, playing against them this year, mate, they were good against us, honestly, to the point that you're thinking, how are they where they are? And I agree with you, and then watched them the next week. Fucking hell, they've lost again.
Defensively.
But they were good against us in the first half.
But
Really.
United were the same that year, mate. Remember their goalie that year? I think it's so important, isn't it, mate? See if you've got a goalie like that.
See defensively, the errors they make though as well. Who was it get caught in the ball at centre half again? Somebody at the weekend.
But Rocky.
Fuck. How many times did they go on it? The same players make the same mistakes. It ain't changing until you change them.
What do you think of the Levein clip with the keeper?
What's it doing, mate?
I hate it, mate.
I think too much has been made of it. Like,
I think
what do you want me to do? Just stand there like everybody else? It's like,
I think a lot of people these days just like moaning.
I'm
Genuinely think it is. Just want
But
to be
he's showing
heard.
off to the fans, isn't he? For me, yeah, he's showing off to the fans doing that.
think so?
100%.
What fans? Because like, who's you trying to impress? Because nobody's sitting like, look at him, it's amazing, isn't it? We're getting beat fucking 3-1, nobody gives a
He's
fuck.
just had 14 keepers in a row.
Was that around the world he done that? Double, wasn't it? Like, what, so you're obviously raging, mate?
I just don't like it, mate. I don't. It's not for me, that. No at all.
But you know what it's like, see when you're in situations like that, see if he was just on there with his hands in his hip, that doesn't even care, look. Somebody's just been sent off, he's just on with his hands in his hip. Like, you can make something.
But he was doing skills, wasn't he? I think if he was just maybe like keeping it up or something, just messing about, we were just waiting for the decision to be whatever. But actually doing skills, to me, he's showing after the fans.
I'm
what I think.
quite
Listen,
A wee
spot,
performance seal.
Would you ever do something like that?
No, but it would be in my locker to do it. That's how I know, right? I've seen it a million times myself, wanting to do stuff like that, so that's why he's done it. Showing off.
Like we say, 4 points away for Kelly in 10. You're saying?
Hearts, Hibs and Kelly are both free,
I
mate.
know, mate.
Kelly, another sending off.
I know. And it was the same guy again.
But can I ask you there?
Donnelly, innit?
I was at Fulham with him, mate.
What is
Loves a tackle.
Does he love a tackle?
Loves a tackle, aye.
Do you think that's it? Mate, here's one for you. Did you think Gogic was a foul? We're going to send, I think it's a foul.
I don't know how he's got booked for it.
But how can you book him?
No.
Exactly what are you booking him for?
I didn't get it at all.
I think, see things like that, I think it's so bad. So bad. Like, how you can initially think straight away red card. When you see the direction of the ball goes for a start. Clean contact to the ball. He goes in a bit reckless, but come on, man. It's, again, I do get frustrated with the way kind of football's going now in terms of fouls and whatnot, but I can't believe he got sent off for that, honestly.
I mean, but genuinely baffling, wasn't it?
Aye. It's like he says though, even when it gets overturned, you're still getting hit with a yellow card. It's still in a tightrope for the rest of the game.
It's never a yellow card, mate.
I don't know if he just done that to make his decision seem a wee bit.
What was Donnelly's like? Remind you, I watched it, but what was he sitting yellow
I actually
like?
can't remember. I was just thinking that there.
Middle of the pitch, wasn't it?
I don't know, apparently it's one that he's done before though, is that right?
Well, he got
I
sent
heard
off against Ross County, didn't he?
And apparently it was similar. So you think, maybe learn your lesson.
Well,
But
the Ross County one, I can't even remember this St Johnstone one. Ross County one, he drags the boy back, didn't he, when
On the
he's
side of the
boys
pitch.
counter.
I'm off. Listen, I love a player going in and being aggressive. I love that, but it's just downright stupidity. Some of the Kilmarnock players are doing. It is, and how many times? See your position size as a coach and being manager, and what would you do there if your players keep getting sent off? Something's got to give. It's got.
you got to
Mate,
take
we
money
had that
off
at the
him.
start of the season. We lost a couple of games. We got, but the 2 games you lost went down to 10 men. See, every half time now, and you need to come and go. Nobody gets sent off, lads. You need to fucking drum it into them, mate. I don't know if they just lose their head or whatever, but mate, we're constantly on them all the time.
I just
It
think
kills you,
it's
doesn't it?
ridiculous.
I just think we were playing Reading away one time with Leeds. Neil Warnock was in charge. And Lee Bromby had it Sheffield United to him. And Lee Bromby, he must have been fixing his hair in the mirror or whatever before the game, before he went out. Warnock wasn't having any of it, right? So he sat down and he starts talking and looks at Broms and he goes, you big fucking, you think you're a big good looking or something like that. He said, stand up. So Broms is like, there he's got him standing up, mate. Shouts to big Jeppo, he's a ball. So Jeppo throws the ball at him. Warnock puts the ball in between them. 2 of them are going 50-50 block tackles. So it's like before the game all charged up.
Warnock and Bromby are 50-50.
Tackled each other in the dressing room, mate. 2 minutes into the game, an 18-year-old, boom, 2 footers. Red card, mate, red card. Because every was charged before the game. Fucking tackle.
That's unreal that the manager did.
Big good looking, get up, no, tackle me.
He's a goal, isn't he, man?
Oh,
He's
the best. Have you got his number?
I could have done that for the wings, the phone a friend.
Phone Warnock.
I probably went
Could you phone him in now, mate?
What?
Good to see, could you phone him in now?
TV answer.
Can you line him up with that?
Do you know the last time I spoke to him? I spoke
brilliant.
to him, remember me and Big Charlie played with that Doncaster team?
Uh-huh.
I spoke to him on the phone the night before because Willie Mackay's close to him and he gave me the phone and I was talking to him. That's the last time that I spoke to
Is
him.
he funny?
He's just good, mate. He's good.
Be great to get on with
I
it.
need to phone him.
He's saying to Big Charlie, you're fucking, I'll have you. You're the next Aberdeen manager. Not he's saying to Big Charlie, I'll get you in the door there.
Who Warnock was saying? Was he still at Aberdeen at this time of day?
He just left.
See that video where they compare Warnock and Pep?
Oh,
I
it's genius.
watch that once a month, mate. I swear to God.
Is it when the guy...
By all means, enjoy it, but enjoy it by being disciplined here. It's so good.
See some of the things he says. So I love the one where Jagiel could take somebody else at a corner. Lescott. And he just decides on the pitch to do it and he's like, do not fucking make your own decisions. If you take Lescott and Lescott scores, I'll fucking take the blame. I think that's amazing.
That's all he does, mate. That's his coaching. Set pieces and throw-ins. That's all he does. Doesn't he coach? See what you're talking about? Patterns of play and fucking inverted wingers and full-backs coming in. None of that, mate. None of that. Nothing at all,
So what
mate.
would the typical Neil Warnock training session look like?
Possession games.
Remember you do the wee so you've got 3 boxes and you've got a team in the middle.
Transfer.
You've got to get 10 passes and get it through. You do that all the time, but you had a big Jeppo, the assistant manager. He was the one that was meant to feed it into the team, but he would absolutely fucking rattle it at you, mate. I swear to God, mate. He'd be hitting you in the neck and that, and he's like, you're in, unlucky, and you get.
What is
To be fair, I love that possession.
That
game.
game's amazing, isn't it?
good.
Mate,
I love that game.
the best one he ever done on a Friday, you the young v old. I don't know if I told this one, but he came out one day, he says, but I've been thinking, we're not doing young v old. Well, we've not been playing very well. Lads are like, oh fuck, what are we going to do? He went, I've changed it. We're going to play the ugly bastards against the good looking guys, right? What team are you in? He went, for a start, remember Eddie White at Hearts?
Aye.
He went, for a start, you're the manager of them. every and stitches. And he must have one person got his eye, it was Tom Lees, and he went, you laughing at you ugly bastard, you're a captain.
Oh, mate, Warnock's a hero, man.
That's genius.
But you
we
would
need to
sink
go.
if somebody done that, wouldn't you? If a manager done that, he'd be all over the place, mate. Knowing you're get whatever. I know what team
I think I was on the bench for the ugly.
Yeah.
I was on the bench with him. What would he take the throw-ins when you're practicing throw-ins?
No, he wouldn't, mate. I'm serious. That was his hands-on part. It was corners, free kicks, the wall. We loved the wall, mate. Oh, he would do the wall all the way across. See if he run the 18-yard box. 2 there, 3 there. When it comes inside, 4 all the way round to the other side.
Mate, I've heard
Their corner. That's all he would do, mate.
What, he just loved people standing in the wall and just hitting shots off
Aye.
them?
So let's see, because there was a lot of games under Neil Warnock where I didn't start. I was loving it, mate, because I was getting hit free kicks into the starting team's wall, and the boys are like, Roscoe, don't fucking hit a shot here. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm fucking going for it.
That is
Can you name it at their heading that?
The goat of, he is the goat, isn't he?
Aye, he's a
need
bit.
them on.
Just somebody, so honestly, it
What
would
was it? What about a typical team talk when you won it? What would he before the game?
not much, to be honest, mate. Just probably what you would think. Let's just fucking get in about them here. Let's show them we're Leeds United and get after them and stuff like that. Just basic stuff, mate.
Them never answer them back.
No, not really, mate. No, not really.
You said
Chris Morgan.
I certainly
Big
didn't
Morgan,
hear it. I know, but do you ever play against him?
I played against him.
Did you shake his hand pre-game when you
Biggest
didn't
hand ever.
mate, and he like fucking smashed my one
John
into
Brown
bits.
does that.
Is he?
Aye.
That's a peeve.
That's
Shake
a
his hand,
peeve.
proper squeezes
That's
your
a
hand.
peeve, mate.
That is. What is that? Try to show you how.
Try act hard or something, innit?
I tell you what, I would never ever have a peeve against Bomber.
No, I love that. I'm
Never,
You love him,
I'm
Oh,
so
mate.
glad they said that, no me.
Bomber's the reason.
I never said it was him.
Bomber's the reason. Mate, Bomber is probably the single reason that I was a football player.
How, in what way?
Mate, I couldn't get a game at under 15.
And he got you in?
And he says, no, I like that boy. He said he's seen a bit in me that I wanted to work and do extras and that, mate, and he made Rangers give me a contract. And then I've said it before, I couldn't get a game for the under-18s under Tommy McLean.
Nice.
And I was captain under Bomber at 21s and training with the first team.
That's mad, isn't it? Just shows you one person.
So it's one opinion, mate, is all you need.
That's it.
And if it's the other way, I'm not being funny, if I then didn't get into Rangers, I might not go to any other club.
Yeah.
Might never have played.
What a career, mate. What a career, man.
Unbelievable, mate. The Fulham, I talked about it earlier, the Fulham days, you were just outstanding there, mate.
That was a good time, mate. Very good time.
Who was your pal? Was there Tom Kearney? You said good player.
Mate, just class. Just pure elegance. The way he strolls about the pitch, big 6'2", good looking guy, left footed.
Got a bit.
The ball.
I'll tell you who's one of the best players in the Prem, mate, couldn't you?
Oh, how good's he?
Man United, please, I'd go and try and get him, mate.
Yeah, he's very good.
What a performance he gave Saturday, wasn't it?
Aye.
Like Man U, new manager,
You like
it's the second lowest they've ran this season. What'd you do with that team, mate?
get rid of all the I can't believe nobody's got rid of Rashford, mate.
I've got an
He doesn't
pet peeve. I've got an pet
I'd get rid
peeve.
of him.
So you're talking about the new manager. If you saw you saw some of the Instagram tweets that were thanking, like, for talk's sake, thanking Lee Carsley as well, him bringing the joy back and all that to play with England, and also I'm sure it was Rashford.
You're right. Yeah.
He was talking about the new manager coming. He said something like, "Oh,
Training was top.
aye, smiley
I
face."
hated that, mate.
Mate,
I
that
think
is
he's a fraud,
pure
Tom.
that is pure two-faced, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Plus, what I will say is I've never had a manager where the first session's not been good.
Aye.
Because seeing the first everyone's at it because
Buzzing,
they want to
aye,
impress a new
100%.
manager.
See that top session today, mate, you'd see right through that, wouldn't you?
Aye.
But I mean,
Top managers should really.
Where did you stand with them going to New York?
I'll tell you what was more annoying than that, how much Gary Neville was talking about it. Mate, he spoke the full show about it. Just can't get my head over it. He's 30. What's he doing sitting on a plane for 12 hours?
What was it he says again?
What's it? He's sitting in his house for 12 hours. What's the difference?
Mate, he'd have been lying in a bed, sleeping on the private jet.
Can't get my head round it.
He says something
You
that
need
I
to
was
interview
howling at.
Neville. It needs to happen.
Oh, mate, even like he's like, Gary, relax.
He's brilliant, mate.
Relax,
He
Gary.
loves that one, doesn't he?
Oh.
He is top, isn't he, Keane?
Aye.
That thing with Joe Scott was unbelievable, wasn't it? What a shout, mate. What was the game? Genius. Anything else, lads, or is that us?
All good, mate.
Ready to
Wait,
go
what
live?
what'd you say for dinner last night? Just got a...
Last night I had chicken satay. Noodles.
Oh, nice, fair Chinese.
Incredible.
How'd you make it? Takeaway?
No, that was my... No, it was a takeaway.
Good for you, mate.
Takeaway.
Couldn't
Couldn't get mine Saturday. I'm always Saturday night, but couldn't get it Saturday night because we didn't get back till 11 o'clock, so I had it last night.
That's nice.
Unbelievable.
Mate. What'd you have to drink with that? Just a Coke?
I am brew, 1901.
Oh, wow. What did you have last night? Mince and
spoken
tatties,
about
your man made.
mine.
Oh, I love mince and tatties, mate.
I do
Best
like
thing
mince
about
and
being
tatties.
home, mate, is how can, doesn't matter where you go or whatever, you can't beat your man's cooking, can
Aye,
you?
but here,
Yeah.
wait to hear what he had. Let's go.
I went to the clubhouse. I got a double cheeseburger. It was amazing, mate.
That's something normal for a
Do
change.
you know what I'm mad
Fucking
into just
hell.
now, mate? Pints of Cruz Campo. Had
Aye,
it?
lovely, aye. Yeah.
8 jars,
Do you
mate.
The
know what I
glass
heard you-
in it,
do-
the
do-
glass makes it.
Do you know what I heard you talking about in the cooking show? And I'm the exact same, mate. For some weird reason, I've got a pure hang about prawn cocktail crisps in it. Pringles.
Pringles, mate, how good are they?
I don't even, I've never been prawn cocktail, aye.
Ah, mate, the smell of them.
Honestly.
Oh,
all over
I'm the
with it.
same, mate.
they
Love it.
smell worse than the last wings that we ate today, mate.
No, mate.
You used to do like a lot of the same stuff.
No, we don't.
don't.
Some of the stuff he mentions I've never heard of, mate.
What did you have last night, wee man?
Peak Dotty.
I hate baked totties,
What did you
mate.
do? Put it in the microwave for like 20 minutes?
That was still
Is
rock
it
solid.
solid?
I don't like baked
Mate, I
totties.
can't cook a bite tatty that's no rock solid. Do
I don't like them.
you put it in tin foil? To help it?
No, I just put butter on it and then put it in the microwave.
I love every totty except
What
for
do you have
baked
on it,
totty.
but cheese and beans?
Just butter.
No,
Just a
mate.
totty?
Come and move in. You need to move in with me.
That's not a dinner, surely, just a totty.
But mate,
Doesn't matter if
Aye, it's
doesn't
not-
matter if it's baked or just a totty for dinner.
mate, I didn't.
You have a filling on it, innit? You like,
Yeah, of course, I agree.
But I didn't have any fillings in the house, so I just went for the baked Dotty with butter.
Mate, you literally live 2 minutes from a shop. Like, it's across the road for you.
Mate, the
Stuffed
temperature.
a ham sandwich in his baked totty, didn't he? This is filling.
When you cut it in half, you stick your ham sandwich in the middle.
I had a filling, I had butter on it.
Loads of salt and pepper too.
No.
What about tonight? What are you gonna get? I'm gonna get a
Going to get a
chicken
birthday
dinner.
meal.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Where are you going?
No, I'm just going to get a takeaway and then order it in the house for myself.
Where is your dad and sister not coming?
Do you know,
Yeah,
do you know what you
coming
need to have on your birthday? I don't know if you love it, the best thing ever. Costco cake.
Unreal.
Brilliant.
Best, innit?
You got a Costco cake?
care?
At Costco pizza as well. Slice of a Costco pizza, it's fucking mad.
Jumpers or jumpers?
Sainsbury's, I know.
Costco
I'm cheating
jumper.
on Sainsbury's,
What
innit? I
tastes
got the
better,
Costco.
Costco jumpers or Sainsbury's?
Sainsbury's, mate.
Right,
Go on, Roscoe!